Kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that trill to give you a thrill. That is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know, okay? My intention is to provide a therapeutic session, so you may or may not receive therapy, but my intention is all that matters. So if that does or does not happen, it doesn't matter because my intention is to provide a therapeutic session to you all right? All right, none of this is voodoo on here. This is King Teddy, my buddy, or Q spin on Teddy Bear. Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. And then we got Mommy Mary Cleo. She could be Mother Mary or a Nightmare. And then we have Miss Loyal Coral. Okay, I thought I did. I thought I fixed her face not being covered up. It's covered up a little bit more, but this is Miss Loyal Coral. She's the child energy in the Holy Trinity. You might as well call her cheese. What up, Jesus? Okay, what up, Jesus? Okay, Jesus, because she represents Jesus in the Holy Trinity energy. I do have a light skinned Jesus. Okay, Endo have everybody interrupting her today. Okay, hi Jesus. What you doing? Okay, what you doing? This is my light skinned Jesus. Okay, he not white, he light skinned. Okay, all my Jesus incarnations are on here. This is Father God Ra. Okay, Father God Ra is on that sparrow. So I know he watches me. Yes. And this is his son, the original and official form of Jesus. Amen Ra. You're gonna hear me roar. Okay. So yes, I was introducing Jesus. Okay. His song be Jesus is the reason for the season. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes he is. Oh yes he is. Yeah. He said, I'm the only one that fly and dance. Okay. Have y'all seen anybody fly and dance? Okay. Have y'all seen anybody fly and dance? He the first one. He the first one. Okay. Or God is the first one. But yeah, so that's Jesus right there. That's Jesus. Yeah. And that's what Miss Loyal Coral represents in the Holy Trinity energy. We might as well call her Jesus because she represents Jesus, the child energy, your younger self, your children as well. Thank you for the first person, and may God bless you just for that. Okay. Are you the same one that came in and out earlier? Hey, y'all. 5 people. Thank y'all for your time today. I'm introducing this stuff. None of this is voodoo. If you think it's voodoo, you're doing voodoo on yourself. I'm not doing anything. I promise you. Okay. This is the Holy Trinity wrapped up in one. We call her Indo, short for Indonesia. And that toke. Okay. Hannah Fatima energy. So somebody has their hands on you. Yes. Okay. And this is the bag, our ancestor bag. Okay, so we're going to get some money. I don't point out everything. So when I point it out, especially, it's significant to the reading. Okay, some type of way. This is Mother Gigi. She don't like how she looking. She want me to point that out every time. Okay. She thinks she looks like an ogre from Shrek. I don't. Okay. She wants her brown skin. She loves her brown skin. Yes. Okay. And these are Gigi's angels, Miss Nai, Ma'at, and Shyfly. Okay. This is Sphinxy. She could be a man or a woman. Okay. She likes to be called a woman though. And this is Jay. Okay. This is a jade crystal. Okay. Your Asian ancestors could be here, especially Chinese ones, or our family from that culture as well. And then we have my man here. This is an epidote crystal. It clears out condensed energy. Okay, so that's a good crystal to use. And we got jade. Crystals could be significant part of your abilities. Okay. And then we have lapis. Well, we call her Pyra. Okay, so lapis lazuli pyramid. Pyramids are living, breathing things. It can move. Okay, it can move. Just know that. All right, just like the Sphinx. It looks like it just sits around and watch, like Gigi's energy, but it can move like Gigi does too. Okay, dust is everywhere. Remember that. Someone wants to remind you. Dust is everywhere. These are these pumpkins spell out rye. They were the last pumpkins, and I had to get them. All right. And this is his scepter from his statue that they beat all up. I mean, they tore Rye statue up, but I still got it. Okay, I had a chance to replace it, and I didn't want to replace it. Okay, just like they did my Una. All right. This is Una, my younger teenage self energy. They took off her hand, her limb. And, when I first got it, they took off her wings, and then I glued them back on, and then they fell off again. Yeah, it's some crazy shit. Okay, so see, it's relevant to somebody. Somebody about to get a limb taken off. Then we got Minnie here. She's matrimony energy for divine feminine. So yeah, so thank you so much for the second like. May God bless you just for that. Shout out to the 4 people up in here, and y'all know her, Queen Nefertiti. Okay, everybody was stealing from her. Okay, but she getting it back. You gonna get it all back. You getting it all back. You want it all back. You get it all back. Give me my money. Yeah, give them their money. Okay, hey, say hey. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Say hey, baby, I got your money. Hey, hey, what up, ODB? He could be one of your angels. This is the mother and father of death, okay? And they're kissing now. They're kissing face to face. She been kissing him more, and then sometimes he been kissing her more, but now they're kissing face to face. Somebody about to really unite, divine masculine, divine feminine. Shout out to the 6 people up in here. I see y'all. This is my uncle over here. He represents wealth, health, and prosperity. I didn't know I was going to point out all these. Okay, let's get to what God wants to say about your abilities. Okay. Oh, okay. So, yeah, so what I'm saying in the title, your abilities are not becoming more apparent to yourself, because a lot of you guys have not been, even awakened to yourself just yet. I'm not just talking about higher self, younger self, and, doing that, self-care, healing and stuff. No, actually knowing yourself, looking at yourself through the lens of others, okay? And realizing that you still love yourself. You would bet on that person every time. So God loves you just for that. So I'm going to start off with some messages with God. Your loved ones, passed on loved ones on the other side could come through, as well as this deck was originally created, or one of these decks was originally created to hear from them. So definitely we're going to hear from them if they come through. But my intention right now, and my intention is all that matters, is to hear from God. So God wants to let you know justice favor you, but some of these people, justice does not favor. So one of your abilities God could be highlighting right now is that you know how to distribute karma in a way, or you should know how to distribute karma in a way where it almost matches what God would think. And so God would automatically grant it, okay? For some of you guys, that's not the case. Like some of you guys feel bad for your enemies, okay? I tell you guys, don't bless your enemies because of this thing right here, because of that energy right here that I was picking up, all right? Because God values what you say. You are like, you're the manager to whatever company God is in charge of. So heaven, you're manager to heaven in your life, though. In your personal life, you're a manager to heaven. So what you say could go, but what you say also holds a lot of weight and value, okay? It's almost like, so someone could be in a court case where someone is not being favored because, someone, the supervisor or the person over the manager is kind of favoring their worker, so something like that could be significant in your life right now, or dealing with someone, something like that, okay, of the like, okay. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all's time today. Good morning. Hey. Good morning. I appreciate you. Hey, baby Stat. Thank you. Soon as I said, I saw the third like come. Thank you so much for the third like, and may God bless you just for that. And shout out to the 3 people. And I started off showing Jesus. See, Jesus up in here. Okay, he up in here. But yeah, so someone is probably gonna take, their worker side over you. But at the end of the day, you're gonna always win. You're gonna always win because you got God on your side. God is their manager, okay? God is God is over them, all right? So one of your gifts that is going to be coming more apparent to you, where God holds weight to whatever you want to happen. So if you want some bad karma to happen to your enemies, you will be able to have that, and at your choice. Okay, be vivid, be detailed. Okay. And we don't say it from an evil perspective. We don't say that, because our intention was never to hurt someone. Okay, but they hurt us. Okay, and then some of them hurt us because they know we ain't gonna hurt them. So that's why I tell you guys, don't bless your enemies. And I believe God told me that, don't bless my enemies because they value what I say. So if I bless my enemies, they're gonna take out whatever bank account they add enough for me, and they're gonna take those blessings out of my bank account and then bless my enemies who just hurt me and stuff like that. So think of it like that. You like, yeah, I'll just let God take care of them and stuff like that. No, well, God, you letting God take care of them, and God is putting it back on you. So what you gonna do? All right. Speak. You have been filled with the Holy Spirit. That's another ability of yours, to be anointed. Okay. See, and God is valuing what you said. So a lot of people are losing grace, falling from grace and stuff like that. They have not been filled with the Holy Spirit. That's why a lot of your gifts are becoming more apparent to them. Normally, when you see something you like in someone else, that's because you also reflect that same energy. But in this case, not. Okay. Most cases, dealing with your enemy, no. Okay. God wants to know, I want you to know, I believe in you so much. And this is also giving me, I believe you so much. And like I was saying, someone's higher, like their higher power, who they probably could be looking up to this boss or supervisor as like a god or something, like whatever he or she says go. I was getting heavy she, so a girl boss could be significant as well. Like someone could be believing in this boss more than they believe in God or something like that. And that's kind of dangerous, because God, that's actually the perfect playing field for God to show the fuck out. All right. Reconciliation. So someone could be coming back and apologize. Could be a divine masculine, divine feminine, but it don't have to be. It could just be a karmic ass motherfucking. Karmics don't have to just be lovers. Okay. I thought you looked so beautiful when, even this is giving me, once you reconcile with certain things, like beauty is going to be more apparent in your life. Okay. Like when people start doing more hurtful things to you, you're gonna notice how hurt you want someone else to be. Let's just say that. I'll leave it like that. But God could just be saying, I think you look so beautiful, when you forgave this person, or after you forgave this person, I saw the life in you, or something like that. And it says, I believe in you so much. And then so you probably forgave a person for lying to you as well. So you could also have an ability that's becoming apparent to you right now, that you starting to be able to spot liars very well. Okay. Without even knowing much, without God telling you much. And in the past, I did a reading that said, like, you are doing so well that God is wondering what a greater version you use. And I didn't program you with that. What is that? Okay. But they're impressed. God is proud of you. Yesterday's reading, what did it say? I always have a hard time remembering yesterday's reading, but yesterday God came out with these messages with, I'm so proud of you, twice. Okay. Two different ways. Okay. It said, so proud of you. And then, I'm so proud of you. And then it said, I like the way you handled that. As well as, like, God is just so damn impressed with you. Okay. So that's why God is making more of these gifts noticeable, like holding them up in your face as well. Okay. I speak to you through music. So a lot of you guys have the ability to speak to God through music, or speak to anybody through music. I don't want to leave to see what you're talking about today. Can you tell me when you get a free second? Yeah. I'm just talking about your abilities becoming apparent to not only you, but others as well. And you are threatened. You are a threat or something like that. I think that's what it says. But yeah, so I'm focusing on your abilities right now. I'm hearing from God right now as well. Yeah, so I'm hearing from God, but I'm using that to also sense what type of abilities are becoming apparent and relevant in your life. And, they want you to be aware of. If you aren't, if I can help you learn how to use them, I will as well. And then they mentioned crystals earlier as well. So some of you guys have the ability to work with crystals, be a human crystal. I have a abilities deck, and I'm gonna pull that out after I hear from God. So hopefully that made sense. But yeah, so it's one of those like free flowing things. And you guys who follow me on Facebook and you were looking forward to the rest of that Judgment Day reading, I finished it. I just finished it not too long ago before getting on here. I was like, I'm gonna finish it. Okay, that's my first reading on Facebook. So I'm on Facebook under the same name. If you like what you see, you want more and me, no problem, no problem. I appreciate you being in here in general. I'm under the same name, and I'm more so focused on zodiac signs over there. And before the end of last year, I started reading that said Judgment Day was for 9 signs, not all 12 signs, 9 signs, good or bad, Judgment Day. And then I was only able to do 6 and then leave all the air signs, you know. So I'm fine. I was finally able to do that because I feel like somebody was fighting me to not get that message out, or they wanted me to get that message out so badly that God wanted them to wait longer, something like that. But you know, so I did finally finish it. So it's part 2 on Facebook, available right now for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So if you are dealing with some of those signs and wondering if what type of karma they're getting or something like that, what's going on, getting more insight into their life or your life, definitely check that out on Facebook, as I'm under the same name and I focus on zodiac signs reading over there. The other 6 signs that were under judgment, just in case you're wondering, it was almost said Cancer. So a Cancer could be under judgment. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But it wasn't Cancer. So the other 6 signs were Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Taurus, and Pisces. Okay. So thank you so much for the 4th like, and may God bless you just for that. I was waiting on you to finish it too. Going there when you done here. Really? You was waiting on me to finish it? Awesome. That's so good. Okay, because at one point in time I was like, well, nobody really cares. I'll just do it when I do it, you know. But I hate stuff sitting on my table. I hate, you know, like not being able to finish what I start. So I was like, man, I got to get over there, and everything kept stopping me every time I would want to get on there. Like it was crazy. But I'm glad you would be interested in that, so definitely check it out. A lot of stuff came out there. And for it to be only 3 signs, it was just as long as the video with 6 signs. And in the video with 6 signs, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get through all of the 9 signs. So I like stopped right before, I think, the last 2 signs that I did in that video. And I was telling you guys who were those people like affecting y'all, or, you know, stuff like that keep coming up in y'all reading. So it was like crazy. Like all of that stuff came out for the air signs. And that's probably why it took so long for me to be able to actually just do it. But quick announcement for that in case you're interested. Okay, yeah, I do focus on zodiac signs more over there, but I also just did some zodiac sign readings over here as well. The video was split up in 3 parts. Okay, so definitely check out my page if you're interested more in zodiac and horoscopes and all that type of stuff. Yes, I was told to wait for you to complete it and then go back and watch it. What? You was told. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. God is so intricate, okay? But yeah, so God is like, yeah, I speak to you through music. So even for this to come out, the next song you hear, like just imagine it's coming from God, you know, like to see if you would get a message from that. Divine masculine, divine feminine, Venus energy coming through. My son messed up this car, but now I look at it as like some shooting or somebody got shot up or something like that. And especially for it to be in reverse. So that's even getting, it's like you are really like quick with your words. Okay, we had justice favors you in reverse. Like you're quick with your words. You're quick to make executive decisions as well, and God is bringing that to your attention, or is it going to become more apparent, more relevant in your life as God wants you to partake in doing more of that. Okay, and in that reading I was mentioning earlier, where God was like wondering what upgraded version you using, it's like that's why. It's like that type of thing. It's like God's like, wow, okay, show me what you know. Okay, show me what you got. Show me what you know. All right. I speak to you in the cloud. So a lot of you guys are very good at looking, in the sky to see a message. Some of you guys probably stargaze, but especially clouds as well. You probably live in an area where there's been a lot of clouds where you can't see the stars, where you when it's nighttime, but you also can't see the sun when it's daytime, and the sun is also a star. What's up, Aten? Okay, shout out you, Aten. Yeah, Aten. That's what I think about when I think about Aten. Okay. But yeah, like, so y'all can live in an area like that, and that's a reason for. There's a reason for that. There's actually a deeper reason for that than you even know. Sometimes it's before you even experience the thing that they want to notify you about. Thank you so much for the fifth like, and may God bless you just for that. So yeah, like what, there was one time where the clouds was like cloudy, like unusually cloudy, more than usual and stuff like that, more so at night than it normally is. And then like the next day something happened, and God notified me that's why it was looking like that. Because even then, like, because I really believe in Aten. They used to worship Aten in the past, and I still believe in Aten as we did in the past. But when the sun didn't come out and it was flooded with clouds, I was sensing. I was like, "Why are you so sad? Why are you so sad?" And God told me, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. And the next day, I did find out. So thank you. Hey, J Wig. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Nice to see you. If you still here, because she be coming in and be like, "Hi," and then go. But yeah. So you have a special ability to speak through the clouds. Okay. And that's becoming more apparent to you, or even the sky itself. Maybe you don't notice the sky, like I just even broke it down, or in any other way. Yeah, any other way. And that could be wise, because that ability is being shown to you more, and then God is kind of suggesting use it. Okay, it's a tool in your toolbox. Okay, please believe in yourself. You are the best, and God already said, "I believe in you so much." Please believe in yourself, and that's what I'm saying in the title. It's like, not only are these gifts becoming apparent to you, because a lot of you guys don't believe in yourself, don't believe in these gifts. It's hard to believe in the magic, like, but the first step, the first step to being able to master magic and stuff like that is to believe it. Okay, it's just like to master a problem, to come up with a solution, you got to admit that there's a problem in the first place. So if you never admit that there is magic, like, you would never get to the part where you're mastering magic, because you're not mastering anything. You don't admit anything, if that makes sense. Okay, the goddess Amit could be here as well. She's also called Amat. But and I look at admit what you did. Okay, so someone even getting this, like I was saying earlier, y'all good at spotting liars and stuff like that, especially in loving land. Okay, divine masculine, divine feminine land, loving land. Y'all good at spotting liars. But it's like like even believing in, like, even believing not believing in people who are acting like they believe, or like, who are putting on the front and stuff like that. You're able to see through mask and all that type of stuff. That's one of the abilities they're probably even highlighting as well. Hi, Twan the artist. Hi, good to see you back again. Why didn't my light go up? Unless you've been here, why didn't my light go up? You don't want to do my light? I am close to you when you are near rocks or stones, and I was saying y'all have a ability to work with crystals, read crystals very well, become a human crystal. That's a gift that I made up in my abilities deck. That like, you could be a human crystal. You're able to possess the energy of a crystal and hold on to it like one. And like, so even this is like, this is giving me like good at memory and stuff like that, recorded information. A lot of you guys could have had assistant jobs in the past. I'm also getting like those jobs where, like, it's like a stenographer, but like, you got to you got to know how to type fast and stuff like that. You could be very good at typing as well. I'm getting. Thank you so much for the 6 like, and may God bless you just for that. Please rejuvenate yourself. So even this is giving me, is like, your ability to heal yourself. God is making more apparent to you, but God is also reminding you, please rejuvenate yourself. Okay. Grace is the greatest gift you can receive from the Most Highest. See, you got that. Okay, because I believe in you so much. Okay, I believe what you say. All right. Please believe in yourself, especially if you embody magic. Like I was just talking about the crystal. Like if you embody magic and possess that magic, if you embody grace and hold on to that grace, believe that, okay? And believe that if God gave you one of the most highest gift, believe that you are very important. Because a lot of you guys are having a hard time believing that you're capable of this. But aside from the magic, you're capable of being strong in God, allowing God to work through you perfectly, okay? Because God is on the and the imperfection comes through when he's trying to work with us, she's trying to work with us, okay? Because we're just human, we can make mistakes. And God does too, you know. God just plays it off a little bit more smoother, all right? More smooth. I speak to you when you stargazing. That I already came out with the clouds when I was getting that. Like I was getting that same thing. Like you guys are able to, like speak to the atmosphere, and then I even pointed out the fact that you probably can't see stars, or you noticing something in the sky more than you normally do. The sun is a star as well. Okay, self-love, honey magic. See, they love how you love yourself. So also God also being encouraging you to not think it's selfish to take time for yourself, whether it's like to get beautified, or whether it's to like just rest and stuff like that. God is reminding you, don't hesitate to do that. Don't feel bad about it as well, okay? And it says, I experienced no pain when I died. So you do got a loved one coming through as well. Also, you probably even have the ability to know, like, despite what other people say, how people die, you would know the real thing, or you would know like the scene of what killed this person, whether they die peacefully or not. But a loved one could be coming through also and saying, I experienced no pain when I died, okay? And even then, it's like, even knowing, God could be pointing out the fact that you could speak to these people, or, sense their presence as well, like keep in touch with them, keep them dear to your heart. It's hard to do. Because if you think about it, a lot of people move on from death very quickly, okay? No matter if they're grieving for a long time, grieving is one process, but they move on from death very quickly, okay? They go on with their normal activities very quickly. And I'm not saying everybody who does that doesn't care or anything like that. I just think, because a lot of us come to the consensus that all of us are going to die. Some people are not affected by death at all, or as long, as they should be, because if you realize that, like it's almost like your family was its own body. Like we're a part of a big body of the universe, okay? And then so your family itself was its own body, okay? So when someone dies, that means that part of your body dies, okay? But not many people look at it like that. And I'm not saying it just so you could be like, you got to grieve longer or something like that. No, it's a difference. It's like, but even holding them dear to your heart is something. It says something, okay? And obviously, because God even saying it, okay? God isn't even mentioning it as well, okay? And as I'm saying that, it says you're a being with a big heart. See, you know that. A lot of you guys know that, but not many people do. Know that death should be taken seriously, and not just to the point where, yeah, somebody lost their life, but it should be taken seriously, like, and longer than some people do. And especially if someone in your life, I feel like someone in your life could have even probably encouraged you to be like, move on, you got to move on, from this person, even though, like, it is true, that is true, you got to move on, but you're allowed to stay, and like you're allowed to stay there, and also allowed to bring them there, or they're allowed to bring you wherever they are, okay? When I was younger, oh, thank you, I'm glad you oh no, well, I don't like the sad faces, but I understand why the sad faces are there, but thank you. When I was younger, I was adopted. If y'all new here, or y'all just didn't know this about me, I was adopted, but I was adopted by abusive family. And before my mom died, like, she was the only one that I knew, like literally the only one I knew. Even though I had a sibling at the time, like, she was the only one I actually knew. I like knew her name, like first, middle, last name and stuff like that. I didn't even know like who my sibling was, honestly. But I just knew who she was when I saw her after my mom passed. But when my mom passed, she came to me, and that was my first time ever experiencing death or anything like that. And I was abused by my adoptive family for that. I was treated wrong. I was treated like I was crazy or something like that. And for a long time, she stopped coming to me, because she saw how they was treat me as well, and she didn't, some of the battles weren't worth fighting. So God is even saying probably even that, like with the abilities, like knowing to, what battles not to fight, pick your battles basically, and stuff like that. And to know now that happened to me when she passed on when I was young. I was very young, and now I'm doing this type of field work. I'm being a medium. But if I allowed them to, because I suppressed that part of myself for a long time. Even after that's like even after they start focusing on me, knowing that about my mom, like I would see stuff like in spirit, and I wouldn't tell anybody about it because I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe to not get abused for it, not get teased for it, and stuff like that. So I just kept it to myself. And then so to know that I could grow up and be open to this. And it was much easier for me to be open to this, to tell the truth, because I remember that when I was younger, how they treated me, but I remember how it felt and looked when she came to me after she passed on, soon after she passed on, like. And so that could be significant for somebody. Mourning takes time and should be respected. Right. Kill me when folks told me to pretend she died and move on. Right. No, for real. She was still like, yet leaving quickly. It pissed me the fuck off. What you mean? For real? I'm sorry. Wow. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you so much for sharing, okay? That's what we provide this platform for, like this freedom to share and express, because you never know what people were going through and what people were dealing with, In the past, I didn't used to like to share none of this stuff because of that. Like literally none of this stuff. And then even to this day, even though I don't associate with my the people who adopted me, they still stalk me. They still, pop up in my energy. I sense when their energy is here and all this type of stuff. And it's here now. But, for a long time before I got courageous enough to even express it how I'm expressing it now, like I would be suppressing it because I would be fearful that they would hear, and they would always scold me because like they always wanted me to replace my mom with their mom, and I'm just like, I can't do that. And then especially how he treated me. Okay. We drove grieve different. Yeah, we grieve different. Yeah, we do. We really do. Yeah, shout out to the 4 people up in here. Thank y'all so much for y'all time today. Y'all could be anywhere else, and y'all just trying to see what I'm talking about, okay? Hopefully this message bless you and you keep enjoying it. And subscribe, please. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God we're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot, and like if you want, or just so you don't forget, okay? You don't have to, though. You have nothing to worry about. So this is also giving me more of that healing energy that words just about, but earlier earlier I was just talking about. Thank you for the 7 and may God bless you just for that. I'm gonna take that that card as a sign, okay, that I need to rejuvenate myself. But y'all heard me, I'm coughing, huh? Somebody don't like it. We talking about grieving and healing and stuff, and people still hating. But you're not a worry ward, or if you were a worry ward, or still is a worry ward, whatever. If you still are one, still are one. Like you don't let it take over you, or you use that pain to turn it into healing for others, yourself especially. It's okay, baby, I was just sharing so maybe others won't do this to people. For real, she's been in my life since the first day of 9th grade. Wow, she died when I was 40, almost 30 years after I first met her. Silly self. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, like I'm glad you are sharing it for others, and so they know not to do it too. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. Um, actually, one of my first videos that did well on this platform, like that was my first time sharing anything, and it was about my speech. It was because like I didn't even think I would do something like this, like honestly, because I had so many odds stacked up against me, where people were talking about I was crazy, and then like I don't speak well because I come from the hood and stuff like that, and so to be here right now, like after like probably like 100 videos after that, probably even a little bit more than 100 videos after that, like for me to be here and then started there where I shared that part, like where when someone told me that, and it would always kind of get to me when I would go out and do these type of videos, and then when I shared it, I said something like that, like I'm only sharing it because I so you know how it hurts people, how your words can affect people, how your words can impact people. Thank you. I'm proud of you too. Indeed, yeah, like how your projections could impact people. So like if we listen to a lot of the stuff people said, like we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here in this environment right now at this place or just where we are in general in your life. But yeah, so thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for engagement with me. Like you make me feel less alone. We are not alone. We have each other. Though you're far away, we are here to stay. We are not alone. What up, Michael Jackson? Okay. And then when I was pulling out this, or when I was coughing, I was just saying the word enemies, but it says God is saying, have you been enjoying the karma that has happened to your enemies? Okay, because God wants to make sure you okay and copacetic, or you're not taking it too hard. Okay, sometimes we see what God doing. He's like, God, please don't hurt them now. Okay, it's enough. It's enough. Okay, you got them. You got them. So it's like that's one of the abilities that becoming apparent for you, being able to dish or accept that God is taking care of it, you giving them the burden, but also contributing in ways you need to contribute in that way so we could stop these cycles. Okay, sometimes people just hurt us because they know we're not going to hurt them back. Okay, they know we're going to be peaceful in our resolution or separation, whatever it is, they know. Okay, and they take advantage of that, take advantage of our kindness for weakness. I love when you write. You are very good. So yeah, so writing, one of your abilities with writing could be very significant right now. Some of you guys could be getting some type of deal when it comes to writing or a contract or something like that, working on a project when it comes to writing, but you're very good. Like, and they said very good. So, and they made me bold, very. Like, you are very good. Like, all your stuff is like immaculate, like beautiful. It's beautiful. Or they will be when you notice these abilities within yourself. Okay. And we spoke about the sun earlier. The sun gives and gets its own energy. Imagine what it could do for you. Okay. So you're your own powerhouse. You give and get energy. Okay. You give and be able to take. And God is saying that. Like your ability to give and take. It's hard to take for someone who always gives. Okay. You get used to giving. You get comfortable. Okay. And God is pointing that out to you. And even when people do get comfortable with you, you know how to manage that type of thing. We are coming, okay? This is also giving like freaky energy, honestly. So maybe you're sexually disciplined. Some of you guys are chasing or practicing chastity. You know everybody don't belong there. Okay, no, everybody don't belong there. And you're ready when you're ready. Okay, you're in charge of your life. You're a driver of your life as well. Maybe I used to fight with that to my father. Baby, now get on, father, right? No, for real. Get up, shoot, okay? Long as I ain't gotta get my hands dirty no more, okay? And then they'll be coming after you like you did anything. They getting their ass worked. They worried about how you played a part in it. Nah, get your ass out that box that God put you in. You worry on that. Focus on that. Your priorities are a bit fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, and then even we are coming like this is also giving me your words, like especially after right, it's like your words as well. Like I was just about to talk about my words with my story, when they were talking about how I speak because I come from a certain place, and then like I didn't know I was going to be in this arena where it matters how you speak, but it only really matters if you know how to get your message across. Nobody, like, unless you're cussing and stuff, but I'm talking about like the grammar and shit. People aren't like trying to, catch every mistake for you, and then what I went to school for, I got 2 degrees for, I should have been in an atmosphere where that mattered. So, like if I let that get to me, if I threw away who myself was, like maybe people wouldn't even be drawn to me. I don't know what type of person they would have been drawn to, honestly, because I feel like I was trying to create somebody else. I wouldn't advise Bail and Waverly. They're going to get a TKO from my daddy. No, for real. Okay, TKO. Yeah. So God could be like, yeah, you're good at keeping your word, your promises as well, or your promises mean a lot. Okay. People hold your promises hold weight. Okay. Sometimes you can hear people say that, even though they came through many times, you kind of pencil in, room for them to not keep their word, because that's what you're used to with this particular person or just people in general. And God is pointing that out. It's like, you know how to keep your word, how to be that person who's relied upon and people believe when they say they're going to do something and stuff like that. Okay. And you also are a person who could recognize that type of person. All right. In order to move accordingly. You brighten my day when, okay? So God is highlighting your ability to be this rambunctious person with charisma, spontaneity, being able to brighten one day, light up the whole room when you come in, okay? We are coming, like when you walk up in, it looks like a we is here. It's not just a one. God bless you just for that. Here we go. I know. I said that. I said it. I said it. I said it in my what's it called? Uncle Leroy voice from next Friday. I was like, oh man, there go that spinning again. He was like, Daddy, that crazy bitch out here again. Shout out to the 2 people who kind of got up in here though. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, but yeah, so I'm back. Yeah, this came out with the psychic energy of Neptune. Sometimes this has been coming out lately. I've been like emphasizing the psychic as psycho. Okay, like dealing with psychos. You're gonna be you're gonna God is pointing out how well you do that, but like it's gonna become more apparent. Like it's gonna feel like you're in this asylum. You're in an asylum, a mental institution, with other people, because you're just wondering why would it be like that? But yeah, just so y'all, if y'all new here, my internet goes out sometimes more than others. I don't know at this point. I used to think it was a service provider, but ever since the shelter found out I was doing readings, I'm feeling like somebody's watching me. I was about to sing it, but I didn't really want to sing that. But yeah, Rockwell with Michael Jackson and Jermaine Jackson. Okay, somebody's watching me. Okay, but yeah, and then it says third eye energy. Somebody's watching you psychically. Okay, but I was thinking about so yeah, so my internet goes out. I always aim to come back. Yeah, I always aim to come back. And if you can sit tight, I'll get you right. I'll come back. But if you can't, that's okay too. I appreciate your time either way. All right. If my internet does go out, sometimes it goes out more than usual. Okay, especially these days. All right. Somebody's watching me, and it's like because like even when I first moved into the shelter, I didn't let people know that I I do readings. Actually, they don't know. Like people don't know unless they come in my room, and they have to come in my room and check my room to see if it's clean. And then ever since, yeah, here for some time, and I haven't had my. And then now all of a sudden, um, it's been brought to their attention. I do live readings, and they were even trying to say I was being inappropriate. And they didn't. They just looked at the fact that I was doing a video, honestly, and they didn't realize that I don't even show myself. Okay, if anybody's gonna be shown, anybody besides this is gonna be shown, it's gonna be myself. And they don't think it. They didn't think it was appropriate. Because they thought my baby was in a video. And I'm just like, my baby is hardly ever in any of my videos. If you go back to my older ones, he's really not. And if I had to always, I wouldn't even build up this type of momentum if I always had to like go go along with my baby's schedule like I used to. Like it was hard for me to become consistent because I had to always like go around my baby's schedule. I had to wait until he was asleep, and then if he was in the background, like I had to make sure everything was taken care of, or the reading wouldn't come out as smooth, all that type of stuff. With and other people found problems with this, so I'll have to find time when my baby sleep and when other people weren't around, like, so. And now it's seeming like it's here too. So that's what I'm going through. I'm sorry to vent, but that could have been as well. You're back, yay! Shout out to the 3 people up in here. But yeah, so if it goes out, I do plan to come back if I'm able to come back. Sometimes it goes out permanently and I'm not able to come back, and it's okay. I'll catch you guys the next time. Hopefully it'll be a sufficient reading by then though. But yeah, so when I've been seeing that, I've been seeing like cycles. You're surrounded around cycles. Right now the current energy that's becoming apparent to you is you're surrounded around cycles, but you're learning how to deal to spot them as a psycho, even if they don't want to admit that they're a psycho. This could be a Pisces as well. It don't have to, but third eye energy is also even giving me like they know how to. God is pointing out how you process visions as well. And I was talking about the sun earlier, and like how when I was wondering why the sun wasn't out, and then the next day God told me why the sun wasn't out. And, God told me that they would tell me, why the sun wasn't out. And then that same, like a certain thing happened. Okay. So, yeah. And yeah, honestly, like, yeah. And I've been wanting to say like, yeah, I'm going to be here every day, but I don't think that's going to last that long. So hopefully I'm going to continue to be able to be here every day, but it's seeming like I'm not going to be able to do that because, at this point, I'm feeling like I live on a slave plantation. Okay, only that they can't whip me. They can't touch me with their hands, but they whip me with their rules. And I respect rules. Like I actually prefer to follow a rule. So I know how to behave and stuff. But it's becoming so crazy because like in here before there was this like, well, it was actually a few people, but a particular lady, she was here for a whole year, and then didn't like, and she was getting unearned income and all this type of stuff, and then she just got out of here, and then so now somebody got to fire up somebody ass, so they're doing anything to try to kick people out. I don't know if it's because of funding or whatever, but it's crazy. It's a shame how people are wanting to do their job, when it's at the most inconvenient time for you, or if it's a way to abuse someone else. And at the end of the day, all of us are in this shelter. We're in a shelter. So why are you inflicting more pain on us? Hopefully not for a paycheck, but and I didn't really want to share it, but I think I should share it because it's not right. It's not right to treat us like this. We're already going through our own stuff. And since I've been here, I've been sick. So, but despite me being sick, I've been trying to even stay consistent on this. Like I couldn't do other stuff to bring my income, but I was trying to stay consistent on this, and this is not even bringing me income. So that could be significant as well for someone, like even knowing what God told you to do, despite what man is trying to push you to do, man is trying to sabotage you into doing as well. Okay. So, sorry. Yeah. But yeah, and God is like, you did that. It's like, so like even you being proactive, your ability to be proactive, God is highlighting that as well. And then like psychic energy is here. It's like that this announcement energy, like you have the huge presence. Your aura speaks before you walk into rooms. Your person speaks before you walk into rooms as well. Like, and I even feel like when you're getting with your divine masculine or divine feminine, whether you're with them now or not, like one of you guys are going to be that, and then that other person is the one that like lays out the carpet, like, but figuratively, all figuratively, because it all works together in God, according to God's plan. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, so but God is telling you, you did that with something. Okay, I have blocked all the black magic being done on you. You did that, even handling these psychos. Okay, handling these psychos or these other psychics who think could challenge you as well. So a lot of us, like, people just come up against us because we say we psychic, or we say we're telling the future or predicting the future. They try to, those people who try to, test you on the spot when you say something like, well, what am I gonna wear tomorrow? That type of stuff. And that stuff is actually puny compared to us. We don't focus on that type of stuff as a fortune teller or psychic, whatever we want to call ourselves. We don't really focus on that type of stuff. And our gifts only are, activated when needed and when necessary. Okay, we could use them, and sometimes we use them without even knowing we're using them. Okay, so God is pointing that out against you, but God could also be saying, like, you did that, blocking all that black magic being done to you. Even recognizing it, seeing it for what it is. Also, that sun energy was giving me, like, because it says the sun could generate, gives and gets its own energy, and I called you guys the generators. This also giving me, like, money as well. Like, how to, like, it was a lot of green on top of it. It's like, how to, give, use your resources. You're very resourceful, like, when you're using your resources, you don't waste them, but you also know how to retrieve resources as well, like this hunter ability. So this hunter ability could be highlighted as well. Maybe you wear glasses and you don't feel yourself needing to wear glasses as much anymore. Like, not to say like your vision is perfect, but it's good enough. It's just good enough. Forgiveness is key in reverse. Like, so God is highlighting your ability to not forgive everybody, like, knowing who to forgive. And I think I was hinting at that earlier. Yeah. And then I was talking about spot liars and stuff like that, because you see all through it. And this is confirming it. It's like, but you also are a forgiving person. Okay. You're going to probably even find yourself tapping more into that compassion part of you to be able to forgive. Okay, to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes, that empathetic part of you as well. But it's all under the umbrella of forgiveness, okay? But you don't just willy-nilly just give out the energy freely. You understand how to distribute it greatly. Thank you, Voyager 2, for your time today. Hey. You was that night light. You was that night. I know you was. You have to be. You have to be one of these night lights. Night lights. Let's get in touch with my billion energies. Know you know better. Okay, so I should have had 10 likes by now. I should. Thank y'all. Thank my OG God and goddesses. Thank y'all for tuning back in and trusting. Reader again. Okay. I speak to you through magic. Okay, so we just had black magic and said God is speaking to you through magic. So being able to decipher and discern what God is saying to you. Okay, asking God, knowing God is in control, is very important right now, because some of the stuff you just really got to God. Okay, some of the stuff you end up addressing without knowing that you didn't even give it to God, but God wanted you to, like, God didn't want you to didn't want you to pass the ball, but make the shot. Ain't it like something? Ain't it a move in basketball like that, like alley oop and something like that? That person throws it to you, but like it looked like it was gonna take a shot or something, but they didn't. And then the person who gets the ball ends up taking a shot. I think it's called alley hoop or something like that. Cherubim energy present. Okay, so this is also giving me like that innocence you continue to possess as well. You're gonna learn, like, your forgiving nature. It could be a blessing and a curse. If you don't know that already, a lot of us do know that, but like, those who don't know that, it's like a blessing and a curse. But also, even this is giving me like being able to put people in your shoes as well, like even how you raise your children. Oh, excuse me. How you raise your children is, very significant, to how you were raised. Like we spoke a lot about childhood earlier, or, some of my experiences as a child, or, dealing with my mom and stuff like that. And then so that type of stuff, like remembering those experiences to not repeat them. Okay. And I was talking about your memory as well. So all these abilities are being highlighted. Okay. And God said, you are so strong. Yeah, you are so strong. Okay. You are so strong. And this is also even giving me, like some of those things that would have Like normally people would have flew off the handle for some of the stuff you went through, or, even deleted themselves, trigger warning, I'm sorry. But, like some of the people would have handle situations differently than you did. And God is sticking that out. And then those situations are the ones that God really needed you to handle. And God is saying, like, you did that. God said earlier, you did that. Like you did that. You handled that. You are good at doing. You are good at being proactive and stuff like that. And that's ability that becoming more apparent. And people are noticing that. Okay. People are noticing that, if they hit you, you now gonna hit them back. Okay. They don't know how though. They don't know how you gonna hit them back, because not all the time you gonna hit them back physically. Okay. The clouds have messages for you twice. Okay. So I mixed two decks together. One was from your ancestors, on the other side and stuff like that, passed on loved ones. And then the other one was for basically God, honestly. And it was more astrology based as well. So, or what God would want to tell me. And that's what I came up with the God deck. Okay. So the clouds have messages for you. So yeah, something is sitting there waiting in the mailbox. But also it's even getting me, like, how to get your head out the clouds. Okay. Some people sit there. Okay. Some people even sit in like boredom, discontent, poverty. Like they just made up their mind, like, because this all they've been receiving, they don't want to strive for more. And they're like, we're not meant to be rich, okay? Especially if you're melanated, or you have a lot of odds against you. You just some people just come up to the conclusion, like, yeah, I will never be successful, because it's not made for me to be successful, despite what I do, what I say, and stuff like that. But God's like, you beat the odds. You go against the odds, okay? Or this is the time that you will beat those odds, okay? Especially if someone spoke like that against you, okay? It's to stop you from helping people, right? Keep praying and it break through. Even if it gets hard, to keep going. The Creator gonna place you in all their faces, right? Not to be cruel, yet to show and prove. Yep, yep, yep. You are right. Love it, love it. Yeah, because it's all meant to stop us. It's all meant to stop us, to see if we're going to be able to persist and be resilient, bounce back, okay? And even your resiliencies is, it could have been mentioned earlier when God was like, you look so beautiful when you do that. It's almost giving me like someone could have been a gymnast or is a gymnast right now. Like when they do their flips or whatever their routine is, they land in a certain pose, and that's like the important part, to be able to land, and the judges kind of judge you on that. And that's how God is for you. And you get 10s all across the board. Okay. It is so hard. Okay. God thought it would be better for us to be together this way. So you do have a loved one coming through heavily. Okay. Earlier they said I experienced no pain when I died, and when I see that, coming from my loved ones, especially my mom, like, it makes me happy. And I even say, like, man, that's good. Like I reply that way, like, man, that's so good. I'm so happy about that. Like, because I care about, like, how you felt even beyond death, okay? Even though you're not here. And we were talking about that earlier, where like some people kind of just stop at death, or like they're so insensitive to death, okay? I'm not saying you need to walk around grieving and crying and hollering and all that type of stuff, and showing people that you sad. I'm not saying that, but also keeping that person's memory in your heart, okay? Especially if God is nudging you in a certain way, okay? And a lot of the times God took y'all away from y'all loved ones, or y'all loved ones away from you, however you look at it, because God wanted you together in a better capacity. I was actually joking with God recently. Like, I'm like, actually, I thought about this card too. I was like, actually, God was right. God was right, because like when I heard, like when I saw my mom going through some of the stuff that she went through when she was living, and then for me to, be able to grow up with that, if that same type of stuff happened, and even having the empathy for her like I do now, like, I think I would have probably been in more trouble, because I'm so protective over my mom. And I saw, like, even as a little girl, how no one was ever on her side. No one was ever on our side in general, but like, to just look at my mom, like, no one was ever on her side. So I'm like, yeah, God did the right thing, because we would have been tearing up some stuff. And then even to hear about how reckless my mom used to be, and how they tarnished her reputation and stuff like that. And that's crazy. This just came out on my Facebook reading over here too. Like a similar thing, but not the whole thing, but it's like a similar thing came out. So that's very important for someone, like they tarnished her reputation confrontation and, um, wrote her off a lot, wrote her off a lot, like she didn't matter and stuff like that. Like, even, yeah. I'm gonna just leave it there. But because some of the stuff she still don't want me to even reveal until it actually happens, because we're still in a position where, we're trying to let a family member or family members come forward with what really happened, or, what we should have got, what, how how we should have been made whole. Yeah, it could have been an inheritance or something like that, but they tell me to keep a lot under wraps for something as well. So secrecy, God could be highlighting that gift as well. But like I used to say, I was joking with them, but I was like serious too. I'm like, God was right. God, we would have been. It's better that we together this way. Okay, you work with me this way. Okay, we get to know each other this way, because like knowing what I know and seeing what I seen, like I'm crazy over my mama, like I'm crazy over my mama. And I feel like I would still be like that at this day and age or anything like that. Like, because I remember as a kid feeling that way. Okay. So something like that is significant as well. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for the 11 like. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of a spill that it was hard to get out. Okay. Thank you so much for the 11 like. And may God bless you. I appreciate all y'all presence today. I love when my soul family, OG God and goddesses come and be here. Okay. That's what you become when you subscribe. So please subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We are building here through Terra. Yes, through Terra. Okay. I always pray for you, Sim. I always pray for you. How about that? Okay. But I'm not in charge for when your prayers come true. That's God's part. Okay. Embrace the uniqueness of Uranus. Okay. You could be Aquarius as well. But God could be highlighting the ability, or ability is becoming apparent to you, how unique you are and how powerful that is. That could be. I was getting that song by Beyonce, Alien Superstar. She's like, unique. That's what you are. Alien Superstar. Bad bitch. I'm the bomb. Alien Superstar. That song never sticks with me, honestly. But I'm more of a like an older Beyonce fan. Well, not that older, but not so much of her new stuff. But I still like her as a person. If she still likes me, I don't know. But they've been having their problems with me. The celebrities, a lot of these celebrities. I'm like, all these celebrities, well, not all of them, but a lot of these celebrities I used to love, and I found out they were doing black magic on me. Me in particular, little me. All right. But yeah, so God is highlighting, or that gift, that ability that is becoming apparent to you, is that finding power in being unique. Okay, finding the power in standing out. You could also be a Taurus as well. Also, Taurus is still in Uranus, right? Well, Uranus is still in Taurus, and it's probably, yeah. So some type of Taurus right now, they could be watching me right now in live, or they could be watching me later. But like right now, like they're seeing why, certain things they were closed off to, but they're seeing why they should open up to certain things. And that's what Uranus and Taurus is saying, like because Uranus, it wrecks everything it touches. Okay, I think it's the only planet that spins on the side or something. Like, it's really unique. And people who are Aquariuses are really unique. Probably my LGBTQ family, our LGBTQ family is here as well. Like, a lot of them are Aquariuses. I'm not going to lie. Or they have Aquarius qualities. Okay, let's just say thank you for the 12th like, and may God bless you just for that. Shout out to the 7 people up in here. And like, so and then Taurus is, so Uranus is open to trying new things, or even encouraging people to try new things. They're that peer pressure buddy. Okay, thank you for the 13 like, and may God bless you just for that. And then so for Taurus to be this stubborn, and it's a fixed sign, but it also has stubborn energy, rebellious energy. Like, for Uranus to come through, Uranus also has rebellious energy, but it's rebellious energy in being different in general, like just trying different things, like going after things out of your comfort zone as well. So a lot of Taurus right now, especially in their abilities, could realize like how open-minded they could be, and it wasn't so scary to be open-minded, because Tauruses, they could stay in their stuff because it's just safe. They'll feel like it's just safe. Like, even if it sounds like it's a benefit out there for doing something else, they will stay in their comfort zone because it's safe. Okay. So that could be a thing that God is also pointing out as well. Even when you felt scared and uncertain and, unsafe, even, like you did things to protect yourself. You prepared in order to protect yourself. You prayed, however you prepared as well. You made sure that, though that fear never kind of left your mind, but it also didn't deter. Oh, excuse me. That could be confirmation. It also didn't deter you as well. And then it says, "We are back." This is also giving me more of like, word energy, but like when you say you'll be back to do something, or even like I was talking about the video on Facebook, like I didn't finish the part 2 the Judgment Day video on Facebook, but I didn't want to just leave it there, not finishing it, because I don't like things just sitting there. And I feel like that could be saying that as well. It's like, we are back. You know how to like revisit tasks, especially something about it being retrograde, and then Taurus has Uranus in retrograde right now till the end of the month or something like that. So hopefully that message blessed you, made sense, you enjoyed it. Sorry about all the caveats, but I feel like they make a difference. All right. I've loved you ever since you were born, and I'll never stop. And God is just highlighting your ability to be able to give unconditional love. Okay, even when you forgive others, you can still unconditionally love them. But you don't have to reunite with them. They don't have to be in your vicinity or energy again. If that's not what you want, but you know how to kind of have that and keep that space healthy for yourself, for your kids as well. Like even when when your kids were born, maybe you had certain precautions you had people take. Wash your hands, can't hold the baby, can't kiss the baby, and stuff like that. You can't see the baby until a certain amount of time and stuff like that. And some of you didn't, like maybe because you didn't know, maybe because, like you just thought these people were closer to you than they actually thought they were, yeah. Anyway, you will be receiving a gift soon. So even accepting gifts, giving and taking, accepting gifts. That's going to be becoming more apparent because some of you guys don't know how to receive. You don't know how to receive. All right. And that's okay. That gift of being able to receive is going to become more apparent through God. Okay. But God is saying you will be receiving a gift soon. Anything else, God? Anything else? This one? I advise you to go out in the sun. So maybe even how you sunbathe, knowing the value of sunbathing and stuff. And it's funny because the sun's card earlier, it says the sun gives and gets its own energy. Imagine what it could do for you. And then some people go out in the sun to take from the sun, but not appreciate the sun's presence. I also say that about the moon as well, because the moon is very generous. It don't mind doing anything. That's why a lot of people do and stick to moon magic for real. They do that faithfully, religiously, however you look at it, because the moon will give you everything you want, even if it's with bad intentions. Okay. But trust and believe, if the moon gives you anything you want with bad intentions, it means that they're using something against you, okay? Because you're already in that crossfire right now. So I'll give you what you want, because since we're right here, we're walking down this aisle, okay? But you're going to regret it, okay? And then, but I say that about the moon. The moon, because she's so generous, she don't like to be used, okay? And a lot of people just use her. A lot of people just think of her when they want to do some magic or work around that. God is erected. Uranus got erected. Oh my goodness. And then you made me go back to that, because Uranus, I think of it as your anus, your ass, or you ran us. Okay. So even this is like you ran us, as in, a boss, a leadership way. God is highlighting your leadership qualities are becoming more apparent to others and yourself. But also, like you ran us away. You know how to scare away cats. You know how to scare away people, shoot away flies and stuff like that. God is, seeing you. And then even you will be receiving a gift soon. So this could be confirming even more of these abilities just becoming apparent to you. Okay. That or because you've noticed the signs and that that they became more apparent, you're going to get a new gift, that you have to learn about that becomes more apparent to you. Okay. Maybe it's going to become more apparent faster to you because it's a gift right now. Okay. And it's probably necessary and needed. Okay. Like all of us do. All of us white witches do. All right. White witches and warlocks. Okay. I mean, not warlocks, but, wizards. Okay. I am taking care of your enemies. See, you know how to take care of your enemies. But God is telling you, I am taking care of your enemies. And then you know that about God. I am taking care. God is taking care of my enemies. Okay. See, that's what you want. And when I wrote this card, I didn't know that about God not wanting me to wish good karma on people. Because I used to do it. I used to be bad with it. And that's why once I did start to believe it, I believe it wholeheartedly. You cannot get me to go back there. Okay. No, you cannot get me to go back to wishing well for my enemies. Like, nope, I don't care. Okay. You should went out. Okay. Yeah. God is scalping them right now. For real. God is scalping. Okay. He's pulling out skin. Please don't be mad at me. God could be saying that. Please don't be mad. Okay. Let me do what I'm doing. Let me do what I do best. Okay. God wants to play. Let me play, y'all. Okay. The sun could be burning people up. Okay. On purpose. You think you're getting the 10. Okay. I'm giving you skin cancer. It's not funny, but it is. Okay. I am closer to you when you go out in the sun. So it said, I advise you to go out in the sun, and then it says, I am closer to you when you go out in the sun. So that could be two energy, but the same energy. Because this one is more so coming from a passed on loved one. This one is saying like, I advise you to go out in the sun, like it's coming from God, whoever you intend to speak with when you're using this deck or when we're using this deck. But like I am closer to you when you are near the sun. This is giving me like they better not get close to the sun. They better not get close to the sun. You know what happens when you get close to the sun? You get burnt the fuck up. So it's like you letting people realize what it's like to fuck with you. Okay. You not stopping nothing, okay? Like I said, I can't go back there, okay? Will you? Will you? All right? Will you? All right? I am so attracted to you, yeah. And when somebody turns you off, you leave at that. You don't try to find something good, because we used to be like that. A lot of us used to be like that, let's just say. And some people are still like that, where, like, we'll try to find something good in this person in order to keep holding on to them despite the pain they're putting us through. And Gaia happily holds you. Like even this is like you feeling comfortable outside. Like 2 sun cards came out. So it's like they're acknowledging that you value the sun. You use the sun. Well, it's 3 cards, but like they're valuing that. And then the sun and the earth work together. The sun gives the earth energy, okay? And it uses it to turn into food, okay? Chat, we are Superman. My power comes from the sun like Superman. Hey, I love it. I love it. Hey, what is that? Kryton? What planet Superman parents is from? Are from? Yeah, grammar is such an important thing right now. It's like, or God could be telling y'all, it's like, don't be worrying so much about the grammar that is messing up your message, okay? That's all that really matters, is that you get your message across, okay? I don't even want to mention the cussing thing, but the cussing thing is very significant. I curse, and Mother and Father God do too. I'm not saying you have to believe that, but if you don't think so, you have a demon in you. Okay, you can let me do what I'm doing. All right, let God get me. All right, but it's like something like that happen, like happily holds you. Like I accept you for however you are. God, Gaia is saying, God is saying, all right. Um, and then sometimes when I look at Gaia's name, I think about like Guy, yeah, like it could be sarcasm or like God is agreeing, like I am a guy, okay, like or if you're better suited at calling God a guy, there you go, all right. But it's like I happily hold that. Happily hold on to whatever you give me as well. Like you're good at picking that out, or you're gonna be noticing that you have really exquisite taste for some of you guys. Yeah. Yeah, Super is from Krypton. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. Thank you for the black cards. Shout out to the 6 people up in here. You are respected and you give it to. You could be an environmentalist as well. Even be able to speak to and know like how the earth is feeling, hear the earth's heartbeat as well. The movie Avatar 2, the second Avatar, could be significant as well. I forget what the girl's name was, but she was like kind of produced in place of her mother, because her mother was like she died while she was in her fake avatar body. And then so as Mother Earth was trying to save her. What they were calling her, AY. Yeah, they called her AY, and that's also another word for moon as well. So they called her AY, and they were trying to save her through AY, but instead of AY saving the person in the fake avatar, she created a whole new person, a new real avatar person. Then technically it would be fake, but it's not really fake. And that baby ended up, being able to be so close to Gaia, like she would hear Gaia's heartbeat. She could actually hear Gaia's heartbeat and stuff in the earth. Like that's how close you guys are, or y'all have the ability to hear Gaia's heartbeat. Okay. Epic, yes. I love going shopping with you. Like even this is like you make good choices. That's giving me as well, or your ability to make choices and knowing you can make that decision, being comfortable and confident in that decision is becoming more apparent to you and other people. Okay, what you said, what you said. Okay, it ain't much. You don't have many chances to change your mind. Okay. Transits are important, and I was speaking a lot about Uranus being in what's it? Uranus being in Taurus, okay? But also Jupiter is in retrograde for Gemini, and who is it? Mars is in retrograde for Cancer and Leo. So those signs could be significant as well. Money. Yeah, and then even like how you spend money, how you manage money as well. Like you're gonna notice you're starting to get better at that, and people are trying to probably count your pockets, okay? Because they noticing it. They noticing that apparent. They're like, well, normally they don't have money. Why do they have money, or how do they still have money? Okay, and I don't have money. And earned income versus income, okay, could be significant as well. I watched you complete every milestone and I cried tears of joy in reverse. And I feel like this is giving me, like you not being afraid to show emotions and stuff like that, but also, being a cheerleader to other people, being there, being that support, being that relevant support to people, valuable support and genuinely meaning it or being there. Not just saying you there, maybe saying you there for your benefit as well. You could be, like doing something like this, like I'm doing, or somebody could be doing something like this and it's talking about that, but it could be for anything, any acknowledgement as well. I've been picking up a lot. Someone's graduating, someone's in school and stuff like that. I eat gold as a ritual for money. Hey, that sounds like a rap line, but that is all God has to say, okay, about your abilities. I hope that message blessed you and you enjoyed it. God, I hope I did you justice. I really did. Because how you wanted me to do that, I was like, I could just tell them your messages. And it was like, yeah, but I want you to use them in relevancy to the title, okay, about how your gifts. Many people who demand respect, but they're who someone would want to respect, okay? So I hope that message blessed you again. Now we're going to actually get my powers deck and see what type of powers you have. And see what powers you should be aware of, you should be using as well. That's how I do it. Do this deck, but you can take it as it resonates. Okay, I intuitively read it this way, but you can take it however it resonates. All right, you can not remember these or nothing, whatever you want to do. Okay, so we have psychic surgery. So if it's in reverse, that means you're not aware of it, you don't know how to use it, you haven't been using it. If you are aware of it or something like that, and this is and some of these powers I made up with spirit, so you can't Google them, but some of them you can. All right, so just keep that in mind. Ability to remove disease or disorder within or over the body tissue via an energetic incision that heals immediately afterwards. Ooh, you got the hands, okay? Or this could also even indicate that someone is in this energy. They actually do surgery in general, but you guys have the ability to do psychic surgery, okay? And a lot of these things sound far-fetched until you get into the dream world and you're actively dreaming. You're not just letting the dreams come to you. You're actively dreaming for some of them. You are the energy. Like when I eat good, they find it out. Hey, if they like it, they like it. I have nothing to say. And then God energy, and that's in reverse. See, some of you guys don't realize the God in you. Yeah, it's the God in you. Yeah, it's the God in you, and the God is in you. You so fresh, you so clean, you so sweet. What is it you think you'll see? It's the God in you. Yeah. Y'all not seeing the God in you, okay? That's your ability to possess this God energy, okay? And God spoke a lot today, God's been speaking a lot lately. Normally when I pull out that deck, God be like, okay, that's it. That's it. All right. But, like God, knowing the God and goddess in you, that's also giving me divine masculine, divine feminine, healthily balancing that, okay? Because all of us have both, like we just have one more than the other in order to function, in order to fit another person's puzzle piece as well. Like I tell you guys, 2 divine masculines and 2 divine feminines can be together, and it's for a reason. It works like a battery, because one person has to occupy the divine masculine seat and one person has to occupy the divine feminine seat, no matter the gender, okay? But if it's 2 people or 2 of those same energies, y'all can always butt heads, especially 2 divine masculines, okay? And that just came out in my reading on Facebook. I'm also on Facebook under the same name, and 9 signs were under judgment, and I finally finished that reading, okay, for all the air signs. I did the other 6, so definitely go check me out on Facebook. I'm under the same name. If I could do spiritual surgery, can I scalp the guy myself? Hey, do it. Yeah, do it with God's permission. Okay, so God can give you the plan in order to not get caught. Okay, God jab. Okay, jab up in that thing. Okay, the world energy. Okay, somebody is kind of, so the world and star is here with goddess Nut. Okay, her name means the fruit of the seed that fruitifies the earth. Okay, so to start with that, let's start with that. Like, and she represents the star energy. It's like you're not realizing that, the healing power that you use, maybe even this psychic surgery healing powers that you use figuratively, literally, and stuff like that, is something that, you need to use on yourself. Like you use it on others. You're quick to help others, okay? You're quick to give. I mean, God just was saying that too. You're quick to give, but you also need to be able to give to yourself, okay? Don't be stingy with yourself, or don't be too content, because that's sometimes we end up being stingy with ourselves because we just too content with the smallest things, okay? And then we end up starving ourselves, all right? For some of you guys, don't be starving yourselves, okay? I should listen to some of that, okay? Don't be starving myself, okay? I only got a microwave up here. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so Goddess Nut, that's giving me that energy. And then God Jeb, the world energy, some of these cycles, it's hard for you to let go. You can't let them go, no matter what the people say. You gonna love them anyway. They are your life. You can't let them go. Yeah, you can't. You can't. That's Charlotte. Well, I was about to say Charlene, but that's, what's his name? Anthony. I was about to say Charles. Okay, Ray Charles could be significant. Anthony Hamilton could be important as well. Or someone's name could start with A or H as well. This also even give me a relief. A and H spells like something like that. Or even just taking a break. Like taking a break. Like object permanents is really like relevant in your life, appearing in your life. Like you might as well have the ability of that, but like it's apparent in your life, like it's out of sight, out of mind, like for some of these things. But you need to adapt that same philosophy for certain things, especially cycles you ended in your life, people you cut off, especially in your family. Okay, I'll be like, that's blood though, that's my family, that's my sis, that's my brother and mother. Like, I'm not saying this because I don't have that much family, but one of the big lessons that God does teach us, that family could do you way dirtier than the people God sends into your life, and that's on purpose, because to show you that man is not perfect. Okay. And then earlier I was saying like how well you do unconditional love. Okay. I think God said yes. I gotta sharpen my knives. Okay, if that's what you think God said, you do it. You're gonna be responsible for it. Take it over, God. Human crystal. I was getting this. Oh my God, I was getting this before. I don't think I even pulled out the God deck yet. I don't know, but I was getting human crystals. Oh yeah, I was talking about these crystals up here before I even pulled out cards. And it says human crystals, ability to possess a specific property of a crystal and hold energy like one. It's like you know how to possess the energy of God, okay? And they all in reverse, y'all, okay? You know how to possess this energy of God. Or you know how to even like hold on information. Because I also say conscious is a crystal in a human form. Okay, It may be hard to understand, but if you break it down, it's good. Because even when I started to write it, I was like, I want to write it to the point where I understand it no matter what, how long ago I wrote it and stuff like that. But I just felt myself being like, dang, I forgot exactly what I said about that, and then I remembered. Yeah, so it's like consciousness. I mean, so conscious, the ability to just be awake, is a crystal. So your ability to be awake, and then you are filled by the Holy Spirit. Okay. So you are filled by the human spirit in human form. Okay. If that makes sense to you guys, especially if that sentence went over your head. Okay. But yeah, so two more into that. Okay. Reina. Okay. Reina represents loyalty, and someone's name could be Reina or start with an R or start with an M-N-G. Okay. Um, and then we got my buddy, and he's like the key energy, like mastery, open door type of energy. I'm getting like the key master from like Matrix, okay? Like and in the Matrix, if you don't know, they had this key master, and then as soon as the person got the key, he died. Like he literally was just living to be the key master in order for that person to get the key. He had to have the key. Nobody else had to have the key. Okay. So you're good at having these roles as well. And also look at my buddy or my buddy, but like my buddy, he's my buddy. You're a good friend, or someone probably even forced you to not be a good friend anymore because they hurt you so much. Love the song. Hey, love it. I'm glad you did. Yeah. Which one, Anthony Hamilton, or what was the one I sang before that? I forgot. But I feel like it was Anthony Hamilton. It could be, I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, so like you probably took away you took your love away from people because they were taking advantage of it as well. Thank you for the yellow hearts, Ashley. I appreciate y'all time, 5 people. And my buddy could be my booty as well, like this is also giving me like health energy, like how to be health conscious. Oh, and I was just talking about conscious. See, there we go. Yeah, like how to be health conscious and stuff like that. Also, you don't go anywhere where you're not welcome, or that's something that needs to become apparent to you. Like, if people don't want you to go, they don't need to. Like, you don't need to go. Okay, don't force it to go. Don't wonder anymore. Okay, because some of us had to wonder. We wonder, and then because sometimes we need to tell someone like, it wouldn't have been bad. Like, sometimes we need to tell people how if whatever they promised us at first or did not promise us at first would have made us feel, it would have helped. It kind of helps them not do that next thing to another person. And we were talking about that earlier. I lost the rock. I used to curse my necklace, everything. Wow. But we were talking about that earlier, like Baby Stag was sharing her story, and she said she was only sharing it so other people know not to do that same thing. And it's like that's the same thing as well. It's like we do that so people know not to do it again, or something like that. Or you do something so not to do it again as well. And then for Raina to represent loyalty, someone could also have a dog. Maybe you're a good pet owner as well, or you're not tapping into your ability to whisper to pets. Okay, you could probably whisper to pets. I'm getting as well because she deals with dogs. And even dogs are a representative of being a man's best friend. But this is even giving me like nah, like how to say no, or you haven't been practicing that ability. Okay, some people aren't used to hearing you say no. So you have to take your love away from being that buddy, and be possessing your energy of me saying no. Okay. A sexuality. Ooh, this is upright. Ability to produce an embryo without the help of a mate. Ooh, y'all can get pregnant on y'all own. A lot of y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. I feel like a lot of y'all don't know that. But it always reminds, when I see something like that, or the concept always reminds me of like how on Maury sometimes, like the person will be like, I'm 1,000% sure, and they will really be shocked, genuinely shocked when the test shows something else. Like those type of people, I wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't find the baby daddy, okay? Because they probably were a sexual, they probably had a sexuality abilities, okay? Do y'all know where to find a new one? I don't know. Spiritual warfare elimination, ability to fight warfare battles and win. Okay, so you know how to do that. God is pointing out to you as well. Speak, yes, speak. Thank you. Goddess, I'm a Taurus. That's how you pronounce this. Your Japanese ancestors could be significant. I mentioned our Asian ancestors when I brought up the J. Someone's name could be J. Start with a J as well. First, middle, and last initial. A comes out again. And then we got Kuan Yin, also, same religion, same culture, I would say. But I'm a Taurus. Like she was this beautiful person, and she didn't realize her beauty. She just thought like everything that she had to do, she had to work for it. Know how far her beauty could take her, and that was good for her to not be aware of that, so she won't abuse that privilege for someone. So you're probably that person. You rather work for something as well, but certain things, certain parts of your personality, whether it includes your looks or not, allows you to not have to work so much, or gives you the green light to accept, like receive, keep coming out. But and then Kuan Yin is this compassionate energy, that's kind of rude, that that's the yap emoji, Basha. No, it's not. I don't look at it as yap, but I feel like when she say that, I think she's saying I'm speaking. I'm speaking facts, or say it louder for those in the back. She's encouraging me, saying speak more or something like that. I'm thinking of it in a positive way. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stag, baby Stag. Let me know. Yeah, so like that's kind of rude. That I don't think she meant to be rude. I don't think so. But you let us know. That's what he's saying. He's saying you see this, baby Stag. I didn't say it. But for Kuan Yin, she's like this. When I think of her, I just think of all nice, all goodness, all compassionate, like sweet. But she also, like waits to make her kill. She gives me the spider energy, waiting in the corner, waiting on you to come to her and stuff like that. And it's like those things represent patience, okay? All this soft, gentle energy. And God is highlighting that, or that ability is becoming more apparent to you, especially if you've been a lot in your masculine energy and you're like screaming to be able to rest and lie, and that energy I was getting earlier. Like be able to lie in, like your divine femininity, okay? Some of you guys need to get with partners that allow you to be divinely feminine, all right? Scrying, okay? It's also even get me crying. Somebody needs to get in touch with that emotions. They be fighting them all the time, okay? Be banished. Stag. Oh, you hear him, Stag? Stag, come back. Stop it. Come back, okay? Come back, Stag. Let them know. I don't think she meant bad, okay? In my heart, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I'm always wrong sometimes about people's intentions, because I'm Pollyannish. Okay, I find the good in everything. Yeah, and I have that power in here. In this deck, it's over 101 powers in here. And it's more. I mean, well, it's probably even more than that, but there were more I could put in here, but I just stopped there. She's good. I'm just pranking you. I know. I just want to know now too. You got me curious. Okay. I don't think she was meaning bad though. Scrying, ability to foretell the future using a crystal ball or other reflective object or surface. And I was in reverse because your human crystal thing is in reverse. Okay, your power is in reverse. I don't mean to call it a thing, because I respect this. Okay, I respect it. Okay, I respect the abilities and gifts God gives us. All right. Sorry, it's hard to show all of these because how I wrote them. Okay, these are two different decks too. But yeah, like even the scrying thing is like you're right now, it's probably not even apparent to you. That's probably why it's in reverse, but take it as it resonates. But how I read this deck, y'all know, like if it's in reverse, you're not doing it. It's absent in your energy right now. And then if it's upright, it's present, okay? And then it probably deals with something you're going through. And that's another reason why I produced this deck, because it kind of opens up people to knowing what attacks are against them as well. Okay. You found a new rock? Good. Okay. So the scrying thing is like I think you don't do that because maybe you respect people privacy a lot too. That's giving me, like respect, that the respect, the compassion. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. It says ability to sympathize consciously with the distress of others, with the desire to alienate it with concern, or a need to want to treat others in a kind and genuine way as they are experiencing misfortune. Oh my God. And I was just talking about how, how I was feeling like I'm on a plantation in the shelter, because I feel like they kind of disregard the fact that we're all going through something. I know this is your job, but we're all going through something at the end of the day. Some of us, when we were coming in here, we didn't even get to, look at all of our stuff. Everybody else touched our stuff, but us as well. Like, because when we come up in the shelter, they check all of our stuff, but they don't check our body, okay? Or at least they didn't check my body, all right? So I was not under the impression that that was even okay to do, and you know it is making me sad, or it's making God sad or something, because I don't really want to share that part. I kind of want to get over it. Yeah. Remember the backup rack I have in my cabinet. Hey, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting for that is like, and then like I added that it's like you want to treat others in a kind and genuine way as they are experiencing misfortune, okay? Because a lot of us don't want to, you know even think about other things people are doing with us when we're dealing with misfortune in the first place, like some of the stuff we do innocently, okay? So that could be for that, and that's probably why it's in upright, like, because no matter what, you still have the good intention. Spiritual warfare eliminating, like you have the intention to eliminate some type of war going against us for the better good, all right? So that could be important for somebody. They wanted to point out God is in a I'm sorry, God is in a net. That was Anatet. The will energy. Someone also could have a sister as well, but God could be even saying like pointing out, like even your sister is probably looking at you side eye or something like that, because they're wondering, why they don't have as many gifts as you as well, or you probably inherently unconsciously, the word conscious is very important. Look up the definitions conscious if you're struggling, okay? Or just to get more insight to what spirit could be trying to really point out. And I don't want to say nag to you about, but it's sounding like nagging. I'm not trying to say spirit is nagging, but like it's a nagging energy that's demanding attention, okay? Yeah, you're demanding attention, you're demanding respect, you're demanding your the floor or something like that with someone as well. So that could be also a ability that you need to tap into, or like your confidence in general. But yeah, like Nanette is like a cosmic energy. It's like it's a similar energy to Goddess Newt. Goddess Newt, she arcs over the world. She's a sky full of stars, basically. Okay, she's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Okay, she's not in one place. She's just everywhere and nowhere at the same time. If I understand that correctly. And then the will being in a reverse, it's like dealing with misfortune. You got that right, but it's like also hard for you to believe. I feel like somebody else's influence is making you is deterring you in some type of way. So you take that as you will, all right? Sorry. God none. He's a counterpart to Nanette. But he's the hermit energy. It's like, yeah, see, you don't want like, so God said you need to step more into that presence of confidence where you demand respect without actually having a demand presence and stuff like that, attention, without actually having to ask for it. Okay, people are willing to give it to you as well, because you have that personality that people will be willing to give and share with you that attention, or whatever the presence. But because people could be so stubborn, you have to, believe in it a little bit more, okay? Yep. Yep. Baby stats, what? Not really people know me as God. Not really a lot of them call me Tobacco or Ed Sheeran. Really? They call you Ed Sheeran? Sometimes Dexter? Really? You like Ed Sheeran? Is that why? Why they call you that? Ain't Dexter that guy on that show? Like, he's really smart. He be figuring out crimes and stuff. Is that him? God, I need, he's the full energy. It's like, God wants you to tap into more, like going before asking questions. Like, yeah, you believe in God. Yeah, you have confidence in God for a lot of you. You have faith in God for a lot of you. But some of you, it's hard for you to not to move without knowing all the plans, okay? So it's going back to that belief I was talking about earlier as well for some of you, okay? Healing. I knew that was going to come out. I knew it. Okay. I knew it. Okay. Ability to make one free from injury or disease. And it started off with psychic surgery, but this is upright. Okay. So it's like you're halfway there for some of this stuff, but you have the gift of healing to make us, to make, to make sound or whole. Okay. I'm making sure I was reading that right. That could be confirmation though. To make well again, to restore to health, to cause an undesirable condition to be overcome or to mend. Okay. This is going back to that forgiveness God was talking about. Forgiveness is key. It's like, see, when to do that. When a situation deserves. I ain't playing with that trash. Oh yeah, blood spatter analysis. I'm ginger. Blood spatter analysis. You funny. What do you mean? Dexter is a show about ginger guy who kills people and is also a detective or some shit. Oh yes, he kills people. Oh, I thought. Oh, so he kills people and he's a detective. Yeah, I just remember, or I heard about him being a detective. I didn't know he'd be killing people. Oh, okay. Crazy. All right. And it just reminded me of that reading I did in the past where it said, those who helped you put you in that position in the first place. Dexter is that person. Sib, I don't trust you to be calling yourself Dexter then, okay? But I'm ginger too, all right? Itty, okay. Psychic abilities gained through Buddhist meditation. So a lot of Buddhist representatives keep coming out. Yeah, so it's you have that ability. See, you have a psychic ability. Okay, we're gonna end it there. Gained through Buddhist meditation. Do you want me to end it? I feel like they want more. A little bit more. Goddess Hathor, she gives me, I had her, the protector. Okay. See, this is giving me, like some of you guys aren't believing that you know how to protect yourself. You will be able to protect yourself. You're equipped to protect yourself. God gives you the strength. Okay. You can do all things through God who strengthens you. Okay. I know say Christ, but I don't like to call God Christ. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. Um, Spiritual judgment. Ooh, just finished the reading on Facebook for the air signs. Okay, go check out that video on Facebook. Okay, if you're air sign, go. All right. Ability to render a decision of spiritual matters and in the spiritual arenas or realm. Okay, sorry. Ability to render a decision on. Oh, so I thought it says of. That's why I was confused. Okay, sorry. Ability to render a decision on spiritual matters and in the spiritual arenas and realms. Okay. So earlier I was saying, like, see, you don't shy away from making decisions and judgments and stuff like that. You know how to make them on the ready as well. Also you know how to pray, to make sure you make the right decisions. You know how to confirm however you confirm with God. Meditation is giving me prayer as well. I saw you. I saw you. Okay. Viceroy Satab. Oh, Goddess Hathor has someone on the back. Who's on the back? I feel like I know. Who is this? Who is this? Selkies. Goddess Selkies. Okay. She's also one that kills people and heals people with their poison. Okay. The weapon. See the weapon. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, no, it won't work. Yes. God will do what he said he will do. He will stand by his word. He will come through. Yeah. Yeah, so just knowing that you are the weapon, a lot of us are God's secret weapon, okay? When they mess with you, that's why these people are noticing your abilities. The abilities are becoming apparent. They see the secret weapon. They see that you are the weapon. You have the power to kill and destroy. Like the sun has the power to give life and take life, give and get energy and stuff like that. That's the same thing with Goddess Selkies. Also, Scorpio could be important. Scorpio energy is important. This also giving like secretive energy. Someone also could be hard to forget. Like they have a hard time forgiving and hard time even discerning whether this person deserves forgiveness. So not all of you guys, because I was saying earlier, y'all good at that, but it's somebody, especially a Scorpio, is hard at forgiving people, who actually really mean it, but they're quick to forgive somebody who may not even mean it, who will probably do the same thing over and over again to them. Okay, just in a different capacity in order to stay in their life. Okay, so. And we have Viceroy Satal, okay? Page of Swords energy. This also give me, like, how to watch without, claiming you know how to do, like, you know how to follow before you lead. That's giving me as well. Thank you so much for the 14 like if you're still here, and may God bless you just for that. I was wondering when I was gonna get another one. Okay, I've been at 13 for a long time. I don't mind being at 13 because 13 is the number of karma. Okay, stability. I sit there, I stay right there, I'll stay right there. But yeah, like, you don't mind like following before leading as well, and that's one of the powers that's gonna be very important and apparent to you and your leader. I mean, yeah, see, your enemies think they your leaders, okay? Anyway, or your enemies are your leaders, okay? The people in charge of you, the people who oversee you and are responsible for your decisions at the end of the day, okay? A boss is very important. I started off talking about a boss. I think before I even pulled out any cards, or maybe when I first pulled out God's cards or messages, I was talking about a boss, okay? So a boss could be significant, or it's kind of imperative to report something to a boss, okay? So one who could be who could be sued for negligence or um respond. It's a law word, so I could have some lawyers in here. Superior respondeat or something like that, like, which means that the person who hired could be responsible and sued for the negligence of their employee, the person they hired. If that makes sense. It's something like that. I can't remember the actual word, but I remember the definition, so that could be significant for somebody as well, because the Page of Swords is an energy where it collects all the data and then shares it with the world, puts it in, chops it up in better pieces, um, lack of better words. Chops it up in, bite-sized pieces to be able to chew and swallow to other people. I did not mean to make a frequent reference. I heard it, divine. Okay, sometimes I don't catch it, so lately I've been catching it. So that's probably an ability that's been activated and appearing in my life. Okay, being able to catch certain references, whether they're sexual or not. TT Sherry, Mother of Kings. Okay, she's Queen of Cups energy. So it's like you're that mother or that father everybody goes to, or whatever you produce, whether it is really a child, or not. Whatever you produce, it turns into king. It takes precedence. Is it precedence? No, it takes whatever the current position. It could replace. For lack of a better word, it replaces whatever was said to, as well as like the other stuff may not even exist. And also this could be just fortune telling as well. You're gonna be a mother of kings if you're a woman, okay, or if you're a woman to produce um, babies, okay. Prayer. I knew that was gonna come out, but that's in reverse. Okay, so some of y'all be like, I'm only gonna pray for this, okay? Or they're like, I would think about it before I pray. Ability to speak to God and tell God what is going on or how you feel with phrases and words that will make God respond, okay? Because God would hear you speaking and God would not respond, all right? God would not respond until God wants you to as well. So it's very important that I think I had to make up that definition. I think even God forced me to make up a definition like that, like to be particular, because prayer could mean like supplicate. Like, is it called supplications or making requests and stuff like that? I could have just put that, make a request to a higher power, whatever, the basic definition is. And then they wanted me to be specific because you have to speak to God in a certain way, like how I say God curse, like God wouldn't let me keep speaking to them if, like if God didn't curse, like, and honestly, I didn't even want to start cursing when God told me to curse, like, if you really think about even when I channel songs, like when I channel songs and the rap parts, like unless I know the rap, know it back and front, like the back of my hand, like I don't really know the rap. I don't know rap songs because I used to kind of like gospel music used to be my most favorite music and only music I listened to, and also the only music my mom used to listen to around me as well. But we used to listen to other stuff, but that's the music that really stuck out to me. And then like I listen to everything else but rap, or I'll listen to rap, but kind of like it would go through one ear and out the other when it came to the rapping part, because I would hear the vulgarness, I would hear that and stuff like that. So I used to be very sensitive to cursing as well. So it was a big thing for God. Like, I'm back. I'm gonna go shower and also pray for booze at the same time. Oh, this song. I said, "Oh, I'm glad you like it." I don't lie about nothing. I mean, just how you took it, baby. I don't play with people and I don't lie about nothing. I know, straightforward, baby. I know. That's why I took it that way, because I was like, yeah, she's not mean, like, yeah, she hasn't been mean to me, at all. So, like, I'm a grown woman, and I like to think I'm very mentally stable. But thank you so much, one person, for staying in here. Yeah, no, my internet went out, but it's funny how when that internet went out, because I was talking about, God cursing and using the right words to speak to God and stuff like that, and so I'm like, and I was feeling it. I was like, dang, they keep bringing this up, and I'm not talking about anybody I've already addressed it with. I'm talking about this is a new person. This is a new person, bringing up, the fact that I curse and I'm saying God curse and stuff like that, and yeah, so I think that's what I was talking about. I feel like the last thing I've said though is that it's a new person. I'm not talking about anybody who already kind of approached me with that. We discussed it and stuff like that. Like I try to remain respectful even then. Like even me telling you guys that is just because like just in case you feel uncomfortable, you feel like it's vulgar, and like I used to think about rap music, like I didn't hate rap music. I knew a lot more rap music than I even gave myself credit for, but like I couldn't really remember the lyrics as much as I would remember everybody else's lyrics, because like I was kind of scared to cuss. I was scared, like scared to cuss, or like scared to like stuff that cuss and stuff like that. So I also even say it to let y'all know, like, God is not judging you harshly for that. If you do have a problem with that, a problem with a problem with stopping cursing in general, like you're okay, God, that's what I say it too as well. I say it for both sides, but you know, that was just a tangent because I felt like it was a new energy came up in here, and maybe even a new person who'd never come across my page before in my life. But yeah, so prayer, okay? You use the right words to make God respond, okay? The right words. Y'all can pray all day. And then adding your belief with it, okay? Making sure belief is on there, all right? But I wrote that definition specifically, and I wrote it in a way where it's like kind of easy to understand, because when I was starting on, not starting on my spiritual journey, but like putting God first and foremost all the time, not just sometimes, or in passing, if that makes sense. I hope I'm saying it right, but I didn't know how to pray. I didn't like. I'm thinking it was this like formula and stuff like that, like certain things, because I would hear like the same type of prayers and stuff like that. I'm like, do I need to start off a certain way and stuff like that? And I developed my own relationship with God and what prayer looks like to me, and that's what we came up with. Okay, and then we got by location. Okay, he's been coming out today. Anubis is really around you. A new bitch is coming. Okay, that's what I look at Anubis. He likes to be called that. Okay, a new bitch. Okay, a new bitch, man or woman. Okay, I'm a new bitch. Okay, ability to be present in two different places at the same time. So a lot of you guys astral travel, quantum jump, quantum leap at this moment in time. Okay, and then so I was talking about when y'all start to actively dream, when you're actually making actions in your dream, and knowing what God is saying, doing things in real life, and it's almost like you put your time in for the day, or you finish your shift, in both places as well. So that could be significant for somebody, but that was in reverse. So you have not mastered that, and that it makes sense because a lot of you are not active dreamers. Okay, you're not active dreamers, and it takes some time to become an active dreamer and not be scared of the shit you see as well. They called me a G one time because one time they just put me in this bad situation, seeing how long I would last. Okay, tortured me. Okay, I remember that. I would never forget that. God. Okay, I would never. But like my whole God, my spirit team and all that, they were like waiting for me to wake up, because most of the time when people get scared or whatever, they end up waking up, like just to make it all go away. And the movie Divergent could be important as well. All parts, it has many different parts in that, like they deal with that a lot, and actually they deal with a lot of abilities. So I'm not surprised that came out. A lot of movies been coming out today. Anyway, but God, they were surprised. Like some of the people, like I was in there so long, the people who was waiting and they had to be somewhere else, they was like, oh dang, I can't believe she's still in here, but I gotta go. Okay. And then like the last person was there, and then it was like, oh my gosh, she is still in there. Like God was worrying at one point in time, like, are you okay? Is this serious? Are you serious right now? Like, why haven't you woke up? Like, and I was like, hey, I wasn't scared. And they was like, man, you a G. God gave me a dap and all that type of stuff. But yeah, and then so Anubis is associated with saints, like Anubis, Bridget, so Anubis in ancient Kemet, Bridget in Sweden, and Kanua in India. Okay, so someone could be from these places as well. But yeah, anything God thought, one thought away, he don't play, okay? Some of y'all are still working on the ability to think things, okay? Think things and not act, okay? Just sit in those thoughts, okay? You don't play. You still don't play. You still don't play. But the Hierophant energy, that's that Taurus energy I've been speaking about a lot. So it came out here. There it goes. And then God is my I knew it. She's a consort to Father God Thought. I was just doing a reading on Facebook, finishing that up. If you didn't see that part or hear that part, I was saying with all the air signs, and I thought I was done with Gemini's reading. And then when I saw the other cards that wanted to come out, Temperance wanted to come out, and then my eye was on the card. I'm gonna show you guys. So that could be significant as well. But I think it's even in reverse. Let's see. Where is it? Yes. Okay, so this is my eye right here. If y'all don't know her, this is my eye. God is my eye. And I look at God as my eye, like mother, where you at? The mother, all that and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, see, T.T. Sherry just came out. Like, it's like everybody looks at you as a mother, but sometimes, like I feel like some people are kind of getting arrogant in that position, like, and they're starting to come to the part where they start to control people. Or I even feel like some people who are in certain positions, they are abusing their authority. I keep thinking about like bosses and shit like that. Also like so I love you so much, chosen one, okay? Especially if you understand your role in the spiritual realm, and knowing your role in the spiritual realm, I feel like a lot of you guys have high rankings that came to this conclusion. It's like you don't abuse your power, like at all. And because some of us are like really close to God, like sons and daughters. Not just saying that because Jesus died for us and we've been adopted through Jesus. Nah. We really God's daughter or God's son, okay? Like God, like when we go in the spiritual realm or heaven at night, we're important, okay? So this could be important for someone, but like because sometimes certain things happen when you have a parent. Say you got a parent that owns a company, right? A big company like heaven, all right? And that's your parent's company. So and you work in that company, and you have also a high position in that company, but you don't abuse your authority because you understand the people you serve and you understand the person you represent. Some people abuse that, okay? Some people abuse that, especially when it comes to an institution like that where a lot of people are hurting, whether it's really physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. It's very important not to abuse your authority, not to just do things to people for the fun of it. Someone's name could start with a T or an N. And then so, for him to come out first, I'm even getting, it's like like some of y'all not thinking. And God is even pointing that out. It's like, this is actually a power you could use. You could use right now. You could use this, all right? You don't have to. Because sometimes God needs our, impulsive side. Where we're not thinking. Where we're not thinking too much about what we're doing. We don't care how we look to some institution or place. But some people have been abusing their authority. So you have to act like that certain times. And God will protect you. Whatever happens next after that. Waterhead and fat bitch. They just said waterhead and fat bitch. Okay. Waterhead and fat bitch. They wanted me to say it one more time. Now, are y'all convinced that God cussed? Okay. They said it. All right. Okay. Ergokinesis, ability to influence the movement of energy without direct interaction, controlling electricity. And I was just talking about somebody controlling stuff. Okay. And then temper energy is angel energy. Ma'at has wings. She's one of the only beings that be pictured with wings. Sometimes the Sphinx has wings as well. But, like, she's like one of the only beings that ends up being pictured with wings, because it shows that, like, someone extra is in charge as well. So yeah, I keep going to, what is it called? Chain of commandment, chain of commander, chain. Is it chain of command or chain of commander? Something like that. That could be significant. Maybe someone went through a certain protocol, or they realize who the fuck was in charge, okay? Or they will know who the fuck is in charge. No matter who you belong to. No matter who child you are. Because divine masculine and divine feminine is God's child at the end of the day. And they would never do what they could do to you if they were in their actual position in the spiritual realm. But you did what you wanted to do to them. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Tell me. They are, not you. God said, the devil coming in, yeah, we're going to knock the fucking devil on its head, okay? God said he gets a bad rep, but, he likes to play the devil, okay? Yeah, see, that's that God side that, likes to get dirty, likes to get their hands dirty, okay? See? And you're not realizing that, because you scared you're going to get in trouble, and it's okay. It's okay. But that's when God's like, oh, thank you. And who's on the back of this? God is Neptune, okay? And she is Isis energy, okay? That's Isis' sister, okay? Isis is the goddess of many names. And they're both in reverse. Like, so for those, like these high profile beings, like popularity versus, like historians as well. Sagittarius energy, represents historian, as well. So somebody could be that, telling a story, or his story versus your story, his story versus her story for some of y'all as well. Clairaudience, ability to hear something not present to the ear, but regarded as having objective reality. It just means hearing things that exist beyond ordinary experience or are inaudible, okay? So people thought they were talking shit behind your back, okay? You heard it all. And most of the time, God thought is in charge of that. So connect with God thought, especially if God thought makes his presence relevant in your life a lot, definitely make sure you connect to God thought, because this is a power that y'all not using as well. You are God. We are all God. We're God and goddesses. But like God thought, because that's why he's one thought away and he don't play. So he hears people thoughts, or he knows people thoughts. Let's just say that, because he knows, not just hear. We get to hear, okay? But when it comes to him first, he knows, okay? Which means it includes the truth. And Ma'at represents that, okay? Some of you guys may be scared to tell the truth because it's against people who are in high positions and stuff like that. But God, please come after those who are abusing their power against unfortunate people. I just think that is just so foul and sad. Like you could continue to bully and pick on people who are already unfortunate. Like they don't have enough problems. But yeah, see, you're good at that, hearing things. So realize that. So in order to connect to that up, because I feel like there's clear audience where you hear people and you kind of can't identify it. But you hear what it said. Like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh my God! And I was saying that before this card came out, or it fell on the floor or something. But like I was saying, what was I saying? And I said spirit said it. So like it could be for anybody, but sometimes thought takes it a little further and like gives you more of identifying information, make you hear more of the voice that said it, more of what they're talking about, more around the situation than just a few words. Because what did I say? Fat bitch and fat head or something like that. Yeah, but it was just like random like that. And then so that's clear audience if you don't know. But like God kind of advances it up further. And it's like, did I put it here? Overhearing the enemy's plans or thoughts. Yeah, like it's yeah, see, and then when I think of thought, I think of thoughts, But yeah, it's like that. It's like that. But it's a step even further. It's like you know where it is, and that's why I said it starts with knowing with thought, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, one more, okay. God Batah with Ace of Wands energy. So you're good at initiating. God said that as well. But also like he represents, the potential you could be. Well, not potential, but that potential manifested. Okay. See, this is success, or you can see the end of the tunnel. You know how to work and maneuver through that, or people are seeing that. People are seeing the end of your tunnel and knowing that you see the end of your tunnel and how you're amping up your work, whatever you're doing to get to the end of that tunnel. All right. To see that light. All right. And they're trying to stop you, but they can't stop you because it ain't even really enough room in the tunnel for both of you, honestly. Okay. God is segment. Okay. Super strength. Okay. Yeah. Ain't nothing enough room. None of you. Get out the way. Elbow these motherfuckers. Okay. And segment names me the might of God, and their counterparts too. God Patah and God is Segment. And also Segment is the daughter of Basset, and Basset is like that cousin energy. Like she comes when it like you ain't, all you have to do is say somebody hurt you. Okay, before you finish the story, she already like en route. However, she gonna get en route to taking care of that issue. Okay, she's already en route. Even if she got to get on a scooter or a bus or something, she gonna go and defend her person, her person, her loved one. Okay, whoever that is. But that's also giving me Leo energy as well. And her name means the might of God. Like I am might. I'm just as mighty as God. And I'll start off with this deck saying, because God energy came out in reverse, like not recognizing the God in you. You sense it, you kind of sense it, but recognizing it, allowing that God in you to move around freely. Okay, don't restrict God. Okay, and that could be a part of that cousin thing as well. Like because that's another reason why I was open to it as well. Because I'm like, I don't want to restrict God. Okay, God made everything, right? So why God can't use these words? Okay, so if God says they want to use the words, let them use the words. Okay. I love it. So that's what I have. Hopefully that blessed you. It made sense for you as well. It was a lot of powers that came out. I wanted to stop a long time ago, but they kept wanting me to go. So you have so many powers. Okay. I have over 101 powers in this deck. And then the goddesses are, I think, like, I want to even say like 100 is like 100 goddesses. So it's like 200, options or even reading abilities to have up in there. So definitely rewind it, rewatch the replay on that part in particular if you're wondering about your spiritual abilities, because sometimes even knowing about your spiritual abilities in general, would help you gain more insight to what's going on in your life and being able to recognize the things that are going on through your life. And then if you have these gifts to combat that, it's even more the better. Okay. Hello. I know you, God. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to convince me. So let's hear from the moon. Then we're going to get some tarot. Okay. So talk to the moon, communicate. So I'm gonna use these as also. So you're good at communicating. They realizing that your enemies are realizing that you're good at communicating. Nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon. A mutable sign could be significant. Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, and Pisces, Gemini. Who am I missing? Earth sign? Virgo. Okay. Yeah. Who am I missing? So it could be important. You could be those signs, or these people are going to come and communicate with you. But I'm also even feeling like, like they understand that things are set in stone with you. Things like you're the same day and night. And I think I was mentioning that earlier too. Okay, I got 5 people up in here. Thank y'all for y'all time today. And I got 14 likes. Okay, 5 energy. Anybody else want to bless me with an extra like if you haven't already? But I appreciate your time either way. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you did. All right, and ring that bell. Ring that bell. Yeah, but they know who they left you as is the same person they're gonna get in a good way. And if you did change, you change for the better. I'm getting. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So one of the things is like you see when there's a call for rest, a need for rest. Okay, a lot of us, really, including myself, we take to heart like we can do all things through God or Christ, however you guys look at it. But I don't like to say Christ, through God who strengthens us. Okay, we be running on E, and we don't look like we missed a lick of sleep. Okay, and that could be something, ability of yours that people are recognizing. It's like, dang, how she doing all that work? How he doing all that work and he's still looking that good and she's still looking that good? What's going on? Give me your secret. Okay, give me your secret. I want the recipe. Okay, I want the recipe. Hey, 6 people. Thank you for the 15 like. If you here, may God bless you just for that. Okay. Okay, gotta go. I gotta go kick people in 30 minutes right now. So you gotta go kick people in 30 minutes, or are you about to leave right now? It's saying two different time frames. Am I thinking about that too much? I feel like I am. Okay, be bold and make the first move. Okay, so in reverse, I feel like God is saying, like, when to, like, because most of the time in fights and disagreements in the past, a lot of you guys, even if it wasn't your fault, you were the first to approach someone with an apology. You were the first to say I'm sorry, even if you weren't the one that had to be sorry. You just said sorry for the sake of peace. And God is pointing out to you, especially Goddess, is pointing out to you that you know to not do that. You know when to stop doing that. Or you listened when they guided you to stop doing that in the past. Okay, a Cancer, you could be a Cancer, or you could have done this or dealt with this with a certain sign, a certain cardinal sign: Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. You could have done that. Let's pray that I look incredibly badass and can touch my kickboxing. I'm pretty sure if you got to box them, then you would get touched. Okay, abundance, especially if they were draining your money, you was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't dealing with that. Okay, and you remain the same with the money. Okay, even with more money. Wait. Mhm. I've been through a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things. Been struggling and broken heart and fancy cars. Ooh, yeah. But even though my money changed, I can try my best to say the same. But we know with more money, more problems came. If I had to do it all again, I wouldn't take away the rain, 'cause I know it made me who I am. If I had to do it all again. I used to know that song like by heart. I don't know why it's not coming to me, but Faith Evans again, okay? But I was just trying to sing that last part. It's like, even though my money changed, I tried my best to remain the same. But with more monies, more problems came. And then, like, as she goes on in the song, on the second verse, she say, like, she ended up catching a case because the media tried to say that she had a habit and she was throwing her life away. Even though they were tarnishing her reputation in front of her kids. So that could be important for someone, even how you dealt with that situation, if that was your situation, or it triggers something in you. But even like, so I'm saying like you have the ability and people are recognize that ability. Like even if when you become successful, you remember people as well as like some of them are mad they missed the train on that, okay? Or they took advantage of that, okay? They slapped that gift in the face, especially these cardinal signs, the mutable signs. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So I'm even getting like someone could be born on the third month or the third of any month. But even adjust, especially if you feel like you need to make changes with somebody like that. And I feel like with adjustments are required, God is saying like you recognize when you need to self-reflect for some of you guys. Um, but you also know when you don't, you know when something's not your fault, you know when something's not true, like, and you're not gonna make it be true. Somebody, because in the past, a lot of us had these toxic relationships with ourselves, with others, and it wasn't even because we were toxic as well. We just adapted certain behaviors and we responded in certain ways that try to please everybody but ourselves sometimes, and that could just be end up being toxic. All right. Make us be toxic. Okay. Reach for the moon. Go for it. So one of your abilities that's being apparent, highlighted right now is being able to go for things. Go after your goals, despite what other people say. Yeah. Especially if they're trying to deter you, and God told you to do something special or something like that. Especially when it comes to money versus like something making you money versus you wanted to do it out your passion, out your heart, out the kindness of your heart. I'm getting like an actor or somebody who acts and stuff as well. You could be a yoga instructor. Like this was giving me like how she's reaching up, but this mountain kind of look like her legs. It could be her legs going into the splits, or you could do the splits like that, and then she's also looking like she's doing a yoga pose. So that could be significant as well. Maybe you're a good yoga instructor, or yoga could be used to deal with some of your shadow work. Okay, so yeah, your ability to look at your shadow, or even be friends with your shadow. Okay, I like to look at the shadow as your younger self, because that's the self that can't get in trouble. That's the self that don't give a care. Okay, and then your younger self is also your higher self. So either way it goes, it's all a part of you, and your shadow is so protective of you. Okay, it's crazy how protective your shadow is of you. Okay. One of the gifts also that are being highlighted is focus. Okay. God loves how you focus on things. Like if you're interested in it, if you're not interested in it, they love it. Okay. Anything else? They like to even like see your face light up when you learn new things. For some of you, okay, seek healing. Okay, even asking for help. This is given as well for some of you guys. Some of you guys don't like to ask. Okay, let alone accept. Okay, but hell no to the ask for some of y'all. And then it says you're very close to achieving your goal, and that's what I was talking about with the go for it. It's like like when you know you're close, you might as well do it. You'll keep running. You'll keep up with the momentum and endurance. Okay, activate that resiliency and stuff like that. Okay, gibbous moon. Maybe even by the gibbous moon, you're gonna achieve one of those goals that you set out, a recent goal. Okay, enchanted. Okay, goddess is pointing out your enchantment, especially how magical it looks as you're healing with your shadow work. Okay, yeah, you making healing look sexy. Okay, you making shadow work, kundalini awakenings look sexy. Why everybody just scared, running around with like a chicken with their head cut off. Okay, for a second, no. I'm praying for that knowledge. Okay, this is also giving me like some of you guys, not all, know how to go without knowing, like follow without knowing as well, because I think I was picking that up, like some of y'all don't, y'all need to know the plan. Okay, especially a divine masculine. Okay, I be picking that up in my reading sometimes. Like they had to find, they had to mess a divine masculine in some of my readings in the past. They have to mess around and find out. They never like to just be told what to do. So they really don't be liking to hear what's gonna happen if they don't do something. Like they don't like to be told what to do. Like so they want to fuck around and find out. So that could be something significant that's sticking out to your enemies as well. It's like, nah, you're guided by somebody. Okay, so who's in her ear? Okay, she must have been raised right or something like that, and it's really just God. It's really you listen to your spirit team, okay? Communication is key, okay? Yeah, and God could be coming through and saying like, yeah, communication is key. You need to talk to me more, and you would know, you would feel guided, okay? But Gemini could be significant as well, okay? It's time to release negativity, okay? Yeah, that's shadow work. I feel like even this is like some people just looking at magic being enchanted as bad work, and God is saying y'all need to change our perspective. But as it relates to your abilities, it's like a lot of these people, it's like you need to learn when they're toxic in your life. And like I was just talking about, like we're having these relationships with other people to appease them, and then we end up being toxic to ourselves and toxic to other people because that's what we're used to as well. A lot of us are narcissists without even knowing. That's why people say you can have narcissistic traits without being narcissist, because it's only because probably you picked up those traits because of those environments or those behaviors. When you watch somebody do stuff over and over and over again, you pick up the certain traits because it looks now healthy. Could be because you're here still, okay? So that's also remind me of even food. Like some people's like, yeah, certain things they'll continue to eat, even though they ate it as a kid. But it's like nah, you can't eat it now. Maybe the ingredients change and stuff like that. It's like, well, I'm still here and stuff like that. But that's kind of like a flawed way to think. I'm not trying to judge you, but it's a flawed way to think. Just because you're still living from something doesn't mean you have to not stop doing it. If especially if you've been directed by God. Okay, if you've been directed by God, I'm only saying God, not men and stuff like that. All right, expect powerful change. Okay, so some of y'all haven't set y'all expectations as well. Okay, but as your enemies, it's like this is them. That's why they're realizing your powers are being more apparent to you and them. Okay, but they belong to you. So why they so much in your pocket? They not worrying about your powers, because you are powerful change. Okay, you change the way people think, see, and all that type of stuff. Walk, talk, all of that. Okay, we have communication here. All right, and then we love. Okay, but yeah, God could be pointing out that's one of your powers. People noticing about you. Some people are noticing about you and want to take advantage of that, but no. All right, strength, okay, especially with this divine masculine. Okay, he been I almost wanted to call this the stank card of this deck because this been coming out a lot. Like I'll be shuffling to prepare, and it been coming out. Okay, a divine masculine Leo could be very important, but it don't have to be a Leo. It also be a female Leo. Yeah, and I was like, man, it comes out all the time. Like I would try to shuffle and overhand shuffle, shuffle the card, like, and it would still end up being at the top. Like I would focus on this card not being there, and it would come out. So the yang energy really wants to stick out, but somebody needs to not operate so much in their yang energy, okay? Because you mastered it already. Okay, you only gonna get, like, this is reminding me of like women who like lift weights or something like that, and then it's like it's cool after a while to get fit and stuff like that, but especially if you're with a partner already, like that partner may feel a certain type of way if start looking more muscular than them, or just as muscular as they do. It's like, I don't think I like that too much. Like, you look good, but I don't think I like that too much. Even the same with a bald head for some of you guys as well. Like they don't want to feel like from the back, you them, especially if they got a bald head too. So something significant about that. Self-regulation. Yeah, you know how to regulate yourself. Check yourself. You wreck yourself. And I was saying like self-reflection earlier. I think something like that. Or maybe even with here. Okay. Self-criticism, synchronicity, like, and that's another gift that's very important. Okay, because if you see any synchronicities, you are blessed. Know that. Okay. The synchronicity on a clock could be very important as well. Like even you being able to see certain times on the clock could be significant. Not, and it got to be this type of clock, like whether it got numbers or not, but it got to be a hand clock and not a digital clock, which is very important because I know a lot of people see angel numbers on a clock as well, but this type of number, this type of clock, it's kind of hard to see the numbers without like really having to pay attention. You can't just glance at it. Signs of synchronicities are just supposed to be like something you're able to glance at and get the meaning, okay? Because it's gonna come fast. because they show them fast. All right. So yeah, the moon's moment is like this is the moment. This is the moment for certain things, or you know how to, time management for some of you guys as well. Even just pick up what God is saying. Like, but if you are seeing those signs, you are blessed. Okay. Oh yeah, second. It's sin. Let's pray that I create funny. Stop it. Okay. I didn't want to read that. Shout out to the 6 people up in here. Thank y'all for y'all time today. Yeah, I just know my number is gonna be crazy. All right. Anyway, yeah. So I hope that message blessed you and you enjoyed it. That part of the message. So now, what else they like about you? I feel like they letting you know what they like about you or how you using your powers and stuff like that to show these hoes. Okay, you know who these hoes are. You know who these hoes are. Okay, they hoes. That's why they hoes. Okay. I feel like I need to get something from my younger self. Okay, morality. So that's a good thing. Or even seeing through people who acting like they whispering good things in your ear. They're actually not okay as well, but you remain in your morals. You always had great morals as well, and they're seeing that about you, and some of them are even trying to copy those morals verbatim. Okay, hell, okay, rebirth. Okay, and maybe you haven't always been like this. Maybe you've sometimes been, someone who had questionable morals, and it could have been due to that toxic environment you've been around, toxic people you've been around as well. I'm not trying to blame you, but I'm also even trying to see how that could be possible for someone or people that they've been describing all this reading. Okay, light, yeah, because you had light. Okay, but you know how to be dark. Okay, we have hell and Allah. Okay. Allah. I like when she come out. Okay, she's been on the top a lot too. She almost the stain card in this deck. Okay. Love it. I want you on top. Stop being freaky. Allah. Okay, y'all can believe in Allah with the AH and 2L, but that Allah said it's really spelled like this. Okay, I don't know where they put all that other stuff in there, but hey, believe what you believe. Pele, determination. Okay, yeah, you don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Get the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Okay, Pele. She's also like giving me like Mother Earth angry energy as well. Please, I don't want to use my hand anymore. Let's pray for level. Why you need me to pray for you for that? I'm not going to join in. Okay. Liu Han individuality. Okay. Because Liu Han, she is a monk who's promised like long life and more immortality. But in reverse, this is giving me, like, how to salvage every moment, live every day like it's your last. I'm gonna get this drink up like it's my last. I can have it, do it, I can do it, I have it at like I never had it and Allah's energy also gives me Gaia's energy as well. And as I'm saying, Gaia, lick it. Okay. She gives me Gaia's energy, but it's like the connection to nature. Like even this is giving me, like, because how like being connected to nature means you're grounded. It's like, like some things you are passive aggressive. A lot of you guys as well. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You do too, though. You do too. You don't need my help. Like I feel like you know how to remain grounded, but you also know how to not let everything slide for some of you guys as well. You know how to be assertive. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And I was saying like Pele is the anger side of Gaia, and Gaia comes out in reverse, and then Pele comes out upright. It's like Gaia's mad. An earth sign could be mad, especially a mother who has dark skin, light skin, brown skin. Okay, brown skin. She loves her brown skin. Yes. Okay. My eye, look at you coming out again, girl. Look at you. Okay. And she's in reverse. Okay. So even getting me this is like, no matter if the justice has to be bad, you will render it if you have to. All right. But you also let bygones be bygones as well. That's what I'm getting for that. But even my eye for justice is Like she balances the scales. And I was just talking about being grounded, but like you don't always have to balance yourself. You sometimes it's really not your fault. It's really not your fault. She wanted to come back out and say it's like, yeah, and she loves how she looks on that card. Some cards she don't like. Okay. Setting that with cleansing. Like you're really good at, cleaning people out your energy. This is giving me cutting cord, energetic cords, physical cords, whatever, cutting things out, like you don't hoard too much, like you use things for their purpose and then that's it. Okay, someone could also be from Hawaii. Okay, not a lot of greenery as well. And then on this card, it looks like it's like symbols and stuff like that. See those synchronicities as well. Like, so if you didn't look close or you didn't look fast enough, you wouldn't have seen it. All right, some of you guys may have already seen it. Okay, I mean, I've seen it before, but today I didn't really pay attention to it that much. Okay, so Pavarti spirit. Okay, see, spirit had to come out and be like, and most importantly, okay, you never part from spirit. Okay, Pavarti's name is giving me like a part energy. Okay, and I was just talking about cutting cords. And also setting a story is about being authentic. Okay, so that's another ability that people are noticing about you, and you will notice about yourself. Like you are one unique being. Okay, and earlier God was saying like embrace the uniqueness. Uranus, like you are one unique being. Like somebody could have dyed their hair color, they didn't never think they would dye it, and they really love it. Okay. And now you're gonna be happy you took that step. Okay, made that decision. And she giving also a head for a head is like when to let spirit handle that karma and justice, and when to take care of it yourself. Okay, but you always do it with the intention of good. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there for those. All right, and get to these things. And then Moonchild wanted to come out with divine badass. Okay, so you a spiritual gangster, don't it say that, or did it just say badass? Okay, yeah, divine badass. And then Moonchild, and it says every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. So this is also giving me like you understand like not to envy people, like you don't never know what they're going through, but your enemies are even probably learning this harsh lesson. And then when I look at this moon, it looks like it's piercing, like it has something dripping, and it's piercing the flower like a hummingbird would. So you could be seeing hummingbirds as well. You could really like big hoop earrings and wearing flowers in your head. But she got flowers and a crown. Okay, see, you deserve it all. You deserve your flowers and your crown. Okay, love it. I love that. All right, and your enemies are realizing that. So God is going to prepare a table in front of your enemies. David could be important. Oh, I spoke about Bass. I was supposed to end it right there, Bass. Okay, pleasure doing it. You don't mind asking for your shit back, whether it's money or not. Okay, I don't want to hear all of that. All right. It wasn't a pleasure, okay? And I will not deal with you ever again, okay? See, when to let bygones be bygones. I think I said that too. I think when Hell came out, and then Hannah Courage, yeah. You ain't never scared, okay? You ain't never scared. Even when people try to scare you. And you see how relaxed she looks on this moon. See Hawaii. Someone could have had a luau for their birthday, one of their birthdays, or their child's birthday before as well. That's giving me. Or you like wearing stuff that looks like this, or especially flowers in your head. There was a period of time I loved to wear flowers in my head. And then people started calling me a kid and stuff like that. I didn't stop because of that, but like when I noticed I wanted to do it anymore, it's because of that as well. But yeah. Yeah, see, dealing with bullies is a really big thing, really big power that you guys have possessed, or you're building that right now, dealing with bullies. Okay, art to goddess. Okay, when I see her, I think of, aren't you a goddess? Okay, aren't you a goddess? And then she's like the original mermaid for everything. She loves birds and fishes. Okay, she's not just a water creature lover. She loves like the earth creatures as well. Okay. But yeah, like, aren't you a goddess? Or they could be reminding you, like, aren't you're a goddess, right? Okay. You're a goddess, right? See, say you're a goddess, okay? Say you're a goddess. I think of like, so they're trying to balance. Look, and then balance is in reverse, okay? But I always becomes a sinner. She always becomes a sinner of this deck, or ally. Are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Huh? Oh no, what's wrong? I was wondering why you slept for a long time. me see. And then we got my zoo with Ascension. Yeah, people are scared of their awakening, but you taking it like a G. Okay, you like, just give me a lantern. Okay, I got this. I can walk on water now. You telling me I can walk on water, Jesus? Jesus, I can walk on water. Thank you for the 16 like, and may God bless you just for that. I got you, little one. I am God of sins. Thank you. Let me see. Show you my heart. Let me see. I know mine. You all right? You want some food?
Yes.
He's not used to sleeping this long. Yeah. I'm not used to him sleeping this long, but yeah, that's what I have for that. Yeah, I got you, baby. Alright, so we're about to get a few tarot messages.
So, Mommy, it's Saturday.
Yeah, it is sunny. I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't really even. I feel like this internet about to go out soon. That's why I'm debating. But I just want to. But I'll just pause it. If the internet goes out, it goes out. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. But I'm about to fix my son something real quick. Are you sure you hungry?
My toys.
I cleaned them up. You can get them back again. What you looking for? You want that? It's right here. Look. Got a gun. Yeah. Look, mommy, it stayed up there. The dark stayed up there. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on, you guys. I'm not going to mute it or anything just in case people come in. But shout out to the 2 people hanging on in there with me. Thank you. I got a backflip into the shadows now. Yeah. Have fun at kickboxing. Shout out to the 3 people. Hey. I'm fixing my baby something, but I'll be back. I didn't want to mute it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep doing it for you. So if you shoot that one, I'm not going to be able to do it that much. I was supposed to have been done by now. I thought I would be. Especially doing those 2 readings back to back.
No.
Yeah. I don't hold you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't want to mute you.
Okay, titties. Titties. Titties.
Oh no, don't get me.
Titties.
Shoot at the wall.
Titties.
I don't want to take it. Shoot at the wall. Not me. Hands up. I surrender.
Titties. 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 Titties.
Take this. Oh, gun could be around, huh? Oh, gun. You want the gun or you want the gun?
Okay,
You want the want?
Okay, go. Take this.
Take this. You take that.
My food.
Yeah, it's yours.
And my scissors.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, one person, for holding on. All right, so let's do this tarot. Tarot's the truth of the day. I mean, all of it's been truth, you know. But it's true for somebody, all right? So we're going to have some tarot. get more information about what's going on in divine masculine, divine feminine's life. Take it as it resonates, and then we're gonna get. Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna get direct channel messages from divine feminine. All right, make sure I did that right. Okay, so we got King of Wands here. I feel like some. So this King of Wands, he could be a fire sign. He don't have to be. I feel like it's just the energy, okay? Alluring energy, the fine ass energy and shit like that. Like somebody is just fine as fuck, okay? Or your divine feminine is gonna think you're fine as fuck, divine masculine, okay? And or she already does. I don't know, depending on how it resonates. But this is also giving me like someone's finally accepting that he's a king. You know, he's a king. He's finally accepting his power, stepping into his power as well, realizing these abilities about himself. Look at that. I wasn't even trying to focus on that. Okay, I feel like I was sounding like a broken record after a while. So hopefully I wasn't. You know, hopefully that really did bless you and you enjoyed it. And then we got 9 of Cups. Okay, so baby, like even this king taking his throne is like making a decision about something, like even making a decision about who hitting up this girl. Looks like she on her phone, right? Is she on her phone? She look like she on her phone. But even this, like even her background, look at her background is she has 2 toilets. Okay, so she could be in a relationship already, but she don't have to be. Or you know, like I feel like even that is like showing you or someone that you kind of like your own space. You know, like someone could probably even be concerned about you being alone and stuff like that, but you like your own space. And if you are generous as well, like you're generous to the point where another person has to have their own. Like it's not like you're generous and they gotta always share your stuff. Like they believe in the other person having their own. Like it could be with food, but it could be just with space. I'm getting as well. This is also giving me the 9 of Cups energy is giving me that prepare a table in front of my enemies energy as well. Like this is kind of a glimpse into the life that some of these divine feminines are going to experience, especially or divine masculines, especially if they've been experiencing misfortune. They're going to get everything they wish for and want and desire because they answered the call, you know, stepped into their power, to finally did something that God wanted them to do. And it was a powerful move, whatever that powerful move was. But I feel like the throne is representing a move. It could be a move in, okay, baby, just wait. Okay, you just wait then. Um, yeah, it could be representing a move as in residences as well. Maybe someone really wants a bathroom that looks like that and stuff like that. Maybe she's doing something on her phone and she's being called by her husband downstairs like, honey, are you ready? She's like, oh, one second, let me send this. Okay. They're about to go to tennis practice, or you know, play tennis, play around the tennis, or just sit and chill on the tennis court for some of you guys. All right. But that's what I'm getting. Knight of Coins. So this is also giving me like someone's dreams are probably gonna come true in their endeavors and their entrepreneurship endeavors as well. You know, and then this Knight of Coins, it has a woman on it. I mean, all the deck has a lot of women in it, but it has men in it as well, as you see with the King of Wands. So even the Knight of Coins is representing me that someone's breaking the ceiling, like you're breaking into maybe even a tax bracket that normally, you know, men are it's normal for men to have these milestones and stuff like that, accolades. The words not coming out, but I know the words, you know, the words are there. But you know, like I feel like it's just normal for the men to do this, normal for the men to be successful, and now it's going to more so focus on the woman, or the woman's success comes from the man realizing her value, you know, like, so she like seeing how valuable she is, so she won't have to work, but she can still have nice things even if she don't have to work. Okay. Knight of Coins takes its time. Okay. So even if she does work, she could take her time. She could treat her stuff like it's a hobby if she wanted to. Okay. And even if she don't get paid a lot for it, it's like her man got her. Okay. He's the King of Wands. All right. He's a King of Wands. He could wave that wand and make anything appear. I'm getting as well. Okay. 8 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Somebody about to get reached out to, okay? Because when I saw this, I saw her on the phone, so she could be answering a text message after getting reached out to by maybe this King of Wands. I don't know though. He don't have to be a fire sign. He could be a fire sign though. And then for the Eight of Wands to come out, and then it's a upright. So I feel like she she's gonna answer. She's gonna take well to the message, because I'm sensing that energy that I get from divine masculine. He's not sure if he wants to move forward with certain things, especially with an apology, because he's not sure how this person would take it. Maybe someone actually has to move and travel. Like Ada Wands can be traveling as well. They have to travel in order for this to happen as well. So someone could be making plans and stuff like that. Okay, or he's taking the realm. Okay, he's because he normally asks divine feminine for the help. Like, can you help me with this? Okay, like he could do it, but he don't want to do it. Okay, he don't want to do it so much that he don't want to fuck it up. Like that's what it is. He could have Virgo placements. That's why I say he don't have to be a fire sign, but he could have Virgo placements. Okay, Four of Wands. Okay, yeah. So yeah, yeah. She was talking to her lover. She talking to her husband. Honey, are you ready? Okay. I just say he or she for ease, but take it as it resonates. Okay, it could be divine masculine or divine feminine, but um, yeah, it's like the Four of Wands. Yeah, she's about to get married or somebody's about to get married, and I point out. I don't point out everybody up here. If I point them out relevant to the reading, and I pointed out Minnie Mouse, and she normally represents feminine matrimony energy. Okay, so she's gonna be getting married. And then we got Queen of Coins. So maybe even a Earth sign son and daughter could be significant. Um, son or daughter, or a mother and son. Earth sign. Oh, I can't do it like that. It can't stick on it up there.
It's the robot.
I know you can make it as a robot, but I don't think it could stick. I could try. Let me see. It ain't gonna stick. It ain't gonna stay. Yeah, it ain't gonna stay. And if I break my nail, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, no, I can't do it, baby. Yeah, I don't think it stays right there. Oh, look at that. See, you know how to do it better than me. See. That could be something for divine masculine. Like you probably gonna do it better than divine feminine. You asking her for help, okay? And I was just talking about sons.
Hey.
I don't know. You try it, okay? You know how to do it. Yeah, you try it. You try it. I don't know how. You know how to do it better than I do. You do. I'm not saying this because I don't want to help.
Okay, so baby.
So, baby, I don't know how to do it, honestly. He's trying to give me, and I was just talking about Minnie. He's trying to give me the stick, this dart on Minnie, okay, on the Minnie helicopter, and I don't know how to do it. All right, anybody have any tips? 3 people, tell me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, and he gets mad when I don't know how to do it because he really thinks I'm super mommy. He's like, there's nothing you can't do, but sometimes. Like I don't mind saying I can't do shit, okay? But he don't accept that as an answer. Okay, you see the pressure I'm going under, okay? I don't know. Baby, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I tried it. I really tried it. You did it more. You made a stick. I didn't even make a stick. I don't know. Maybe you do it like that. Oh, see, it fell.
It fell.
It fell.
Rabbit.
Yeah. It do look like a rabbit. That's all I could do. Hold on. I did it, y'all. Oh. Shout out to the 5 people who have been here. Thank you for the 17 like. May God bless you just for that. Yeah, baby. When I do one, the other one falls off. I'm really trying. Here. Can you try it? Can you try it? Because I got to finish this because I want to get off. Sorry, baby. I'll try it later. Okay. If you don't get it. But yeah, so this Queen of Coins coming out, Queen of Pentacles is coming out, is kind of, to me, is confirming that, this woman is reaching a status that normally only men, or is normal for men to do as well. Okay. Page of Cups, because she was chosen for this, but also even this is giving me this man is probably going to reach out to a woman, or whatever this communication is. through text message, call, visit, or something like asking for accepting apology. Maybe some of them didn't say that on accident, and then you see the palace in the back. Ooh, okay, so it should be inside of this palace right now. Someone could have blonde hair, really light hair. It don't have to be blonde, but it could be blonde very well. But he could be trying to reach out to this woman because he chooses her, okay? Or he wants to let her know, I choose you, baby. Okay, I choose you. All right. Do you choose me? Okay. I am the emperor energy, okay? The emperor ain't out here, but that fire sign is giving me, that King of Wand is kind of giving me emperor energy. Like he can do anything. Like um David could be significant. Someone's name could start with a D. Okay. Ace of Coins. All my aces mean true, especially Ace of Swords. But it's like, yeah, see, he's like, I choose you, and probably some of these people are gonna, give you money. Like not everybody is looking for money, but some people who need it, they probably are. They will probably accept it. Okay, receive. Remember to receive. Okay, those people who have struggle with receiving. Okay, especially if you didn't ask and they're offering. Work on it. Okay, make a special effort. Okay, this time, whoever you are, to receive. Okay, receive the weight of His glory. Receive the weight of His glory. Glory by Marvin Sapp. Knight of Swords. That's Jesus. What up, Jesus? Okay, baby. I don't know. You don't have to do that. You could play with it in another way. All right. Don't get sad over that. All right. Or don't be mad at me. You could get sad. But yeah. I'm gonna do it later. Okay. Okay. Can you focus on eating your food? Okay. So you won't feel sick anymore. Yeah, so this Knight of Swords be my Jesus card. See it, this guy. Okay, go get it. Get it. The ones that's okay. You could do it. You know that. And then we got the Chariot. Well, you just gonna have to wait until I got this out because I already lost so many thoughts, dealing with that. Um, yeah. He's coming in. Somebody try to stop it. Coming in to his wish fulfillment. But y'all attracted somebody like Jesus, okay? Or Jesus, okay? It's a she on these night cards, okay? Love it, all right? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Somebody was trying to stop somebody from coming towards you as well, and now the way has been cleared. Like it could have been a Cancer. That was one of the signs they even listed earlier when I was getting the moon messages. All right, Two of Cups. Yeah, y'all was supposed to be Two of Cups and Wheel of Fortune together. They try to change it though. Okay, some of them, like this is giving me like a wedding dress. He's like they was already designing a wedding dress and shit. Because they was really trying to take advantage of. Is it the King of Wands or King of Pentacles? He not out here, but I'm getting like King of Pentacles energy with this the Queen of Coins. Okay, Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. It's like, what's a woman without her man or something like that? I mean, she's a lot, but you know what I mean. In essence, what's a queen without her king? There ain't no I in team. You make me complete. You're all that matters to me. I'm gonna leave it there for the text. I'm gonna leave it there for tarot. I don't know. There's one up there. I can't find the other two. I was looking for them myself. But yeah, so Justin Bieber's all that matters. When they started B. B as in boy, okay. J boy, jockey boy. Someone could be in a jock growing up in high school, middle school for some of them. All right. See, he been the King of Wands. Okay, he been the King of Wands. All right. Some of them been holding that wand though. Good job. I'm proud of you. Whoever you are, all right? Whoever you are. I'm proud of you because these bitches be doing some stupid shit, all right? Trying to tie a motherfucker down. Anyway, let's get divine masculine, divine feminine messages.
Mommy, Dad.
It's right there.
Huh?
Up there, yes.
It did.
All right, there ain't no INT. Since I saw yesterday that Divine Feminine got the least amount of messages, she has such little messages, but she comes straight to the point though. So I may be doing this on purpose. I mean, for no reason because yeah. My sleep is catching up with me. I'm having a hard time even holding on to my thoughts as much as I do. All right, thoughts. Okay, thoughts. Come here. All right. I thought you know. I thought you know. All right. Tell me. Tell me. Okay. Give me my thoughts back. Okay. I need you. All right. Oh, poor baby, super glued to it. Right. He's really getting mad because I can't make it work.
See my work.
But he'll be mad I made it stuck. He gonna be like, it's stuck. It's stuck.
See my work. It's good.
Oh, it's cool. Look at you. You made a better use of it. Can I show them?
Okay.
I'm kind of scared to do that because you're gonna probably try to take over. He did this instead. Okay.
Okay.
Love it. See? Good job. Good job, baby. Okay, so we're gonna get Divine Feminine first. All right. This is normally Divine Masculine part of the reading, so I just let him go first without fighting. But I noticed yesterday, like he had like the whole Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading channel messages, and I was like, nah, I gotta get her some more stage presence. All right. Especially if she the one need to look out for something, okay? She need to let you know. Since you want her help, let her help you, okay? By telling you what she needs you to know. Yeah. So let's get Divine Feminine's messages. Y'all know my disclaimers, okay? I just say he and she for ease, all right? But Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine don't have to be a boy and a girl respectfully. You know, it could be whatever you want it to be, all right? But just know that two Divine Masculines, two Divine Feminines cannot be together, you know, or it's not going to work. No matter the gender, I'm not talking about that. The energy, all right? Also, what else? I intuitively read these, but you could take the message as it is, all right? And I forget something else. It's something else, all right? And this is the Divine Masculines reading. No, I said that already, but it's something else. Either way I go, whatever. So let's do it. All right, Divine Feminine. Oh, she wanted to speak. You see, I got you, Divine Feminine. Want to hang out, do something? Oh, she's like catching up. She's like, are you going to do this? All right. You've been asking me all this time. Are you going to do it? All right. Or do you not want to do this anymore? Did you change your mind, Divine Masculine? All right. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that. All right. Let's see. This one. I like seeing you in your zone. Okay. I like seeing you. This is giving me that. Forget the zone part. I like seeing you. Okay. So you telling me I can't see you no more? I can't see you, or I'm not going to be able to see you? Yeah, she mad. All right. She mad. She mad, Divine Masculine. What you do? What you do? All right. There are obstacles or factors blocking us. Oh, she like, oh, no, nah, you just using excuses. Okay. If I'm new here, this is the stain card. It comes out every reading for at least one party. There was very few times, very recently too, that it didn't come out at all. But all the time it comes out. And normally when it comes out for both parties, it comes out in opposite directions. Thank you for the 18 like if you still here, and may God bless you just for that. But yeah, this is in reverse. He's like, yeah, so now it's an excuse. You've been telling me this for a long time. You've been telling me this for a long time, Divine Masculine. Okay. That there are obstacles or factors blocking us. But now I see nothing. Okay. I look outside. You tell me it's a lot of wind outside. And I look outside. It is not any wind. Okay. It's actually the sun is shining bright. Okay. What's going on, Divine Masculine? All right. I am smitten. I see. I'm still in. I love you. I love you so much. Okay. I like seeing you. I like seeing you. Okay. I like seeing you. Okay. But I like seeing you in your zone. You could also be like an artist as well, like whatever it is. But I even like seeing you in your zone as if I like seeing you at home. All right. And in y'all tarot messages, a lot of like messages was surrounding around home, or, you know, dealing with the home, or that was sticking out to me. Okay. Shout out to the 4 people up in here. I'm getting direct channel messages from Divine Masculine, or Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. See, I'm used to saying Divine Masculine. Okay. My man or my woman or my lady. Okay. So you got me feeling all like this. Okay. You got me feeling all like this, and you really don't plan on coming to me, okay? Or, you know, us meeting up. However, whether I come to you or you come to me, okay? I'm feeling this way, okay? You got me feeling all hot and bothered, okay? I'm so excited. I'm hot. Come on. Yeah, I'm so excited. Tell me. One person still in the air. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. For real. My chat went away. Okay. Nobody added anything. But thank you for holding on, okay? Because I really don't want to, honestly. I don't know if you one person that was here at the beginning of the video when I was talking about, you know, how I feel living on this. I was about to say living on this plantation. Okay, I'm trying to say living in this shelter feels like I'm living on a slave plantation, but I don't think I was going to use plantation, or it feels like slavery. I feel like a slave here, just minus the whipping, actual physically, but you know, mentally and emotionally. But it's like it's crazy because like some of the stuff that people are doing when it comes to these people here, the staff and stuff like that, it's like if you're offended by anything I say, especially if I'm just saying, you know, like I'm defending myself, or if I'm just stating how I feel, like I feel right now, it's like, why be more offended or focused on being offended than actually focusing on fixing your behavior and not allowing people, making people feel that way? Because people can make you feel a certain type of way. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Anyway, but nice to cuss words. Like, you know, like why use that as fuel to attack the person even more because, you know, they're saying something. So that could be equivalent to someone's life, you know, like, because I'm really like not even feeling this part right now, and I'm actually, cause I'm almost like how divine masculine is when it comes to this part, giving this part, doing this part, administering this part, this reading, but I'm kind of, you know, like I think I'm traumatized and I'm just not trying to say it. uh no, don't cry. But anyway, yeah, and so now I got to like, because even before that happened yesterday, um like I was always feeling like I didn't want to be here while they come in my room, because like even when I'm on live and they come in my room, like they found something wrong with like everything I'm doing, you know, and they only started saying something when they saw that I was on live. But like my phone is sitting on a stand. Like, you're supposed to be checking the room. Like, why are you looking at what's even on my phone? Why are you able to see how long? I mean, yeah. Anyway, so I'm not going to do this part. I almost said I'm not going to do this part, make this part long, but I don't think I want to even do it. Because I kind of want to get out of here before they come. I just don't like their energy anymore. So if y'all do watch me, congratulations, you've gotten the results you wanted. Like, I don't want to be around you guys. You can search my room as much as you want, find as much as you want. I don't care. But I'm not gonna cry anyway. So I'm gonna get this out of the way before they come. And sometimes when I feel like that, they'll come even earlier, you know. Like, it's been crazy because like it's almost like somebody is watching me, and they do stuff based on whether I'm on here or not, you know. And yesterday when they did it, it's like it was hard for them to catch me in the act, like doing this, you know, like I'm doing something wrong. I'm not even doing nothing wrong. And if you're not doing anything wrong, you wouldn't worry. That's why I say this about the voodoo thing. It's like, if you think it's voodoo, you're doing voodoo on yourself. If you're doing wrong, that's why you feeling the need to retaliate. But if you're not doing wrong, you wouldn't have nothing to worry about. And as I was going, you know, I showed y'all Minnie, and then I got Mickey as well, because he got them both together. So Minnie and Mickey probably gonna really join together. I've been picking up like I don't know if it was more on Facebook, but I've been picking up like someone's Mickey is gonna come in the past, like last year, in a lot of my readings. But you know, maybe that was something I needed to take time and say, and you know, but yeah, like instead of people changing their behavior, they're continuing to attack you. Like, it's not your fault that you're just um, saying back out loud what they're doing to you. And it's just like, and I shouldn't have to feel like this. Like, I shouldn't have to feel like I want to go. Like, I might as well go to those shelters that you got to be out all day in in the streets until you're able to go back. Like, I might as well be in that. Like, and I didn't think I would feel like that in this shelter. Like, I was grateful for what I had. Like, I was grateful, like, because I thought if I'm gonna be in a shelter, I should be here. But I'm like, I never felt like I would rather deal with the mistreatment that they deal with over there. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, I was singing "So Excited" by Janet Jackson before my internet cut off. But yeah, so whatever I was saying, and then she's like, so how, like, so how, especially, yeah, she keeps bringing up the fact that, like, you say you wanted to hang out, you say you wanted to see her, you said she's calling you out or something, and then she's like, so how is it gonna happen, is it gonna happen at this point? Are they still dating, looking? Like, she's really wondering, like what is the hold up? Oh crap. Because you just say no. I don't want you to. Case of the X closed. Divine Feminine is saying to Divine Masculine, our children will be the best. We will have a wonderful future together. So that's what she's asking. She's like, are you still looking at somebody else? Like, I thought we was going to have a future together. The wait is over. Like, I feel like she's just saying, like, I'm tired of her. But another disclaimer I forgot to say earlier is some days coming to me. Like, some days, Divine Feminine could resonate more with Divine Masculine than she normally does. Doesn't mean she's switching to Divine Masculine. It's just, energy is fluid and it changes. And then the same with Divine Masculine. I'm coming back to you. I want to make you scream. Manifesting or manifestation. Are you worried about money? Don't mean like she really wondering. Like, let's party. And that's it. And I don't know why I started feeling like that. I spoke more about this earlier than I did now. And oh, thank you. But no, I'm not. But I'm glad to know that it's not in vain. It's not just for me. I'm not being selfish for crying. But yeah, so that's what I got for Divine Feminine. I wanted to say to Divine Masculine. And when I started this, like, I was happy. And then we went out and more thoughts came. More knowing thoughts. Thank you for trying to, like, make me laugh. Yeah. But thank you for sharing that with me and checking on me, making sure I'm okay. I'm glad, despite the fact that I'm crying, I can still pick up relevant energy. Michael Jackson is singing "You Are Not Alone." Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you was in here when I was telling you guys why I was crying, but it's about the shelter and how they're cheating me. um, yeah, um, yeah. So, and and I'm just traumatized right now. And I don't like. I'm trying to rush to get out of here before they come in my room. And I just feel like this, my heart is hurting. I actually feel my heart hurt. Calm down. The wait is over. The wait is over. They said the wait is over again. The best dress. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Damn. Sorry, baby. Mommy is okay. But I don't mind crying in front of my son because I need him to see. Hopefully, he will develop the empathy that I have for my mom. It's okay. I'm crying because how they treat us, how they've been treating us. And here, and I love you. You are. Thank you. I never loved when I was cleaning and cooking. I was supposed to promise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You could probably when post this or when it's post, whenever it posts, you could come back around this time, especially when you see the chat. Like you could come come around the time so you can know because yeah. And so she's like, please let me see. She's adding, and then our children would be in best. She keeps adding, and then we cannot hide this love. So that's probably why she's getting anxious as well. Because it's affecting her children, Someone did a love spell blocked, and then that could be why, Yeah, I was trying to run off of here before I got to crying. And that's probably why I accidentally said I didn't want to finish this part of the message anymore, But I didn't mean to say that. I was trying to say, this part of the message ain't going to be long today at all. Because I'm trying to get out of here before they come in my room. Because I'm traumatized now. Since I've been here, I've been sick, and I've been trying to recover from that and try to get my mind straight with that. And people just don't understand how certain things could affect them. I can't sleep at night. Divine Feminine is saying, and then do your thing. Divine Feminine is saying, and then have you, or you have, or you have did something as well. You have made that move. Divine Feminine could be saying and playing hard to get. It's like you have made that move. Like, please stop playing hard to get. She could be saying, it says pretty please. Yeah, please don't hate me. Or maybe she's saying like, if you think I hate you, I don't as well. Thank you for the 19 like, and may God bless you just for that. God's will includes you and me and all of our families. She on that ad. You give good love and loving. So she don't want to let you go. Just what do you know about me? Divine Feminine wants to add. Yeah, she's like, what do you know about me? It's like, you give good loving. And she could be saying like, how you know what type of loving I'm giving? I would do anything to make this work. Is this for Divine Masculine? I don't know. Especially if she is done. All right. Yeah. Where are you from? Oh, so yeah. So he's probably coming in. Okay. So it could say, I would do anything to make this work. Divine Masculine is saying to Divine Feminine. Hey, I'm all right. Thank you for asking. Not doing too well today. I ain't gonna lie, but I've been here for a while. Hey, Jaden, thank you for the 19 like, and may God bless you just for that. Did I say that already? I'm sorry. Going through a lot right now. And it says, where are you from? So he could be just taking off the from like I was doing for Divine Feminine. He could be saying, where are you? Like he could be addressing that. He's like, So you really do want to hang out. Where are you? Okay. Bath will be ready. Like, I'm ready. This could also just be as well. Like, I will be ready. Okay. I'm in the shower. I'm about to hop in the shower real quick for some of them. I could see myself having a family with you as well. Or, like, I want to come see my family that I have with you if y'all already have it. Nothing or no one will stop the plans that Divine have for us. Okay. Is that here? Shout out to the 4 people up in here. Thank you for your time together. Together, yeah. We're going to stop them together. Divine Masculine could be saying to Divine Feminine. Help, yeah, in reverse. He's like, yeah, now I know you need the help for some of y'all, Divine Masculine, because he's been asking, like, help. Like, this card been coming out for him. He's like, help me put together these plans. But, he's like, actually, I should do it on my own. Yeah, it probably will come out better if it's just you, Divine Masculine, doing your plans. Yeah, he's like, I can't be without your love, okay? Or I'm tired of being without your love. I'm ready to be with you because you are the one, Divine Masculine saying. As long as you're doing okay and have faith, it'll get better. You're right. You're right. Of course. Of course. You're right. But yeah, you're right. That's all that matters is if I believe it, that it will get better. It will. I was preaching about that earlier. Oh, preaching is a pastor, man. Stop it. Okay. You better be a good pastor. All right. Don't be that crazy pastor that be coming in our readings and energy and stuff. Okay. That's probably why. All right, I don't know. Anyway, I am so inspired by your strength. He be telling you that in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of Divine Feminines that are Divine Masculine today. I am on Facebook under the same name. I did just finish Judgment Day reading for 9 signs, and I had to like not do 3 signs. Like, I just did the 3 signs, just finished it, but I did 6 signs like before. Last year I did it, and then so this is the first reading for this year, and a lot of stuff came out. The reading was just as long as it was for the 6 signs, like, so that tells you a lot just for all air signs. So all air signs are under judgment, good or bad. So if you're interested in seeing what that is about, check it out on Facebook. I'm under the same name. Okay. I did it right before I got on here too. I thought I was gonna be able to carry all that weight, like, so I could have maybe somebody over there watching my stuff and crying as well, like projecting eternal love. Okay, so he's like, I'm so inspired by your strength. He like, can I have some of that? Okay, yeah. So he could be saying like, help with that, but he don't want. He wants to kind of put his own signature on it as well, and that's good. Divine Masculine, you finally came to that conclusion. I scratched my nose too, so that could be confirmation. Like, it's good he came to that conclusion because, like, she probably like it better because it's all you. Like, she didn't have much to see and do about it. I see you don't mind being you. Are you messing with her, Divine Masculine? Yeah, and I'm normally like so giddy on this part. Like, I like, it's almost like I see my normal persona that I'm in this part of the reading. I see it staring at me, but like, it's staring at me in calmness. It's staring at me in, it's letting me be me, and it, wow. And it just said, I see you don't mind being you, but like, it's ready if I need it. Like, it's ready if I need it and stuff like that. But, it don't want to be right there right now because the energy, like, is distorting it. Like, I'm normally never in this energy. Even while I'm reading, like, the last time I cried on here, I think I was like at the end, like I was at the end of the video, like right at the end, and I cried, but I think I was finished already with the card. Sorry, I had to take that because I wasn't sure. I'm waiting on an important phone call today, but I didn't think it would be happening right now. And that's crazy. And then this person didn't even say nothing. Ugh, annoying. Anyway, anything else for Divine Masculine? And even Divine Masculine's energy, he's feeling like, he's kind of almost feeling like he don't know how to respond to it, I masturbate at the thought of you. Yeah, like sometimes when this comes out. Thank you for making me laugh, spirit. Or divine masculine if that's you. Um like when that comes out, like it comes out of place when stuff like this is happening, when these type of energies are in the air. It's like sometimes you crying or him witnessing you crying or feeling sadness and stuff like that, it turns him on for some reason. Like it really makes him stand up tall. So that could be why that came out right now. So that's so funny, divine masculine. We will complete this divine mission. So yeah, see, nothing was like divine. Yeah, nothing or no one will stop the divine plans that God has for us. He's like, we gonna complete it. Okay, hell and hot water. Okay, and then some of them are saying we already completed. Okay, no matter what you try to say, what they try to do and stuff like that, like we already completed it. Okay, you so bad. Okay, yeah, it's like, yeah, see, you so bad, like anything turns me on. Like I just love everything about you. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if that card came out. Anything else to my masculine, I'm done. Okay, I love your children. I love children. He's like, oh, what happened to the children? Okay, what happened to the children? I love the way you smile. And it's gonna even just, like, see, he's trying to lift and brighten up the mood and stuff like that. And God mentioned that about you earlier. Like, you're a person who brighten up people's day, or God's day is brighten up when you're around, or, like, you put your stank on it, or, you be you in God's day. Okay. No need for love spells. What you desire desires you too. And I saw, like, someone did a love spell blocked when I was shuffling. So this is why it's probably coming out now. It's like I'm not doing the love spells. That's not me. That's none of that is for me. Like that's not my energy for some of these divine masculines, but some of them it is. That's what it's indicating as well, because it says, what you desire desires you too. And I sure think that is true. And that's in reverse. So it's like some of these people don't believe in general, but some people just don't desire the people that they think they desire. Okay, they think they're a divine person as well. Okay, I love the way you smell. Oh, Sam, Mrs. Sniffing card. Yeah, so that's the sniffing card to him. And then so he's like, yeah, I like the way you smell. Or he like, I'm smelling that scent, or I smell something in the air that ain't right for something. And I was just saying that about, my normal self in this part of the reading. It's like that normal self is in the corner waiting to be grabbed if you want them, like waiting to be asked to dance as well. So that could be significant. But it's like it don't want to be right there because they don't like the atmosphere. So someone is very sensitive to like atmosphere, smells, and stuff like that. God never them could be around you. I think of him as God is never them. Okay, yeah, like remember, God is never them, especially if you believe God sent you this person. God is never them, never those other matchmakers who try to be matchmakers in your life. Okay, whether you knew about it or not. Okay, and here's the stank card. Is this in reverse too? Oh, it's in reverse for both parties. So y'all know who that's the stank card. Shout out to this one person up in here. You probably been the one person the whole time. So thank you for your time today. But yeah, that's the stank card. It comes out every reading for at least one party, but when it comes out in both parties, it comes out in opposite directions. And today that is not the case though. So both of y'all have the pathway is clear. Even God could be coming through. It's like, I'm never them. I've cleared the pathway. Okay, they steady trying to fuck it up. Okay, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Yes, I am struggling right now. Okay, so this could be why he's taking a long time for some of you guys, as well as like I'm struggling right now, or he's just being honest with you. So that could be another reason why he put help in reverse. Okay, and he don't normally probably even ask about it. Okay, thinking about it. Okay, y'all take as y'all will. Okay. It says we will grow older and die together. Okay, like I've been thinking about that. I can't stop thinking about that. Like it's so close. I can smell it. Like for like them to already desire you and then find out you desire them just as much, divine feminine. Like it does something to them. It's like and it feels like something that y'all can have for a long time. And then we had Lee Hugh Han. She's a monk energy, immortality energy. She came out earlier, but she was in reverse. And it's like, this is giving me, some of you guys, like, because y'all know this type of stuff, Y'all know, God has somebody for y'all. Y'all leaving that person in reserve, like, and then letting time pass them by. While the person waiting is living every day like it's their last, but they're kind of stalling to live every day like it's their last. Save certain experiences for you, for some of you guys as well, and it's kind of getting discouraging for them. So keep that in mind. Especially if a lot of the stuff been resonating for you. I was just singing Roscoe Flats. Someone's name could start with R or F. Okay, Father God, rise at you. R has been coming out a lot lately. Okay, it says you're a winner. Okay, and you about to be used to winning. I like winning now. Okay, I like winning now. I used to not care about winning. I promise you. I just cared about doing well. I cared about doing my best. But now I like winning. Okay. But I'm still not gonna cut corners. I'm still not gonna sabotage people to win. I want to win fair and square. I like winning fair and square. Okay. And even this is like, like some people are fucking with y'all. Like they like they could be lying and saying, like doing this for a long time. They've been doing this for a long time. And they're like, man, why isn't this working? It's not working because God has stopped it. God has cleared the ways. Okay. Stop doing it. And then so they could be like, I use. I sometimes get my enemies, especially after the readings. When the readings after the readings when I cry, like my enemies will come to me clairaudiently and be like, "I care about your tears and shit like that," like tease me and stuff like that. So they could be like, you're a loser, but no, you're a loser, loser, double loser, as if whatever. Get the picture, duh. Okay, I forgot where I got that from. I feel like it came from a movie. Is it Hot Chick? I don't know, but anyway. I want to give you something. So divine masculine saying that to divine feminine. Shout out to the two people up in here. Hey. Okay. You are mine. I just want to say you're mine, you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine, you're mine. I see that I can learn so much from you. All right. I quantum leaped a bit, but I'm about to go. You can? Yes, I could quantum leap. Can you? Can't you? That could be another ability that's becoming apparent to you guys. Okay, I'm just getting started. Yeah, so he's like, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn. Is that what you could do? You could do that. You can teach me. Can you teach me? I see. I can learn so much from you. Okay. This was I'm my. You are mine, and I am yours. And what else? You're a winner. Anything? You're a winner. Didn't even take you 12 rounds. Us, okay? Somebody is sus, okay? Snuh, okay? So a name could start with an SN, okay? Or start with an S, could start with a US, all right? It could be in the US. First, middle, last initial, or nickname. Come to me, please. Yeah, so he's like, he's like, I'm listening. Yeah, see, the help was in reverse, and then come to me, please is in reverse too. So he's not feeling like come to me, please. He's not feeling stubborn and not open to doing something that divine feminine wants him to do, which is to come to her. Because there's reasons why some of these divine feminists can't come if they are it as well. You rock my world. Why did I feel like he's like, yeah, because it says can you, right? Like it says can you right here. And then I was going to say, like, if I come to you, I feel like somebody's saying like, if I come to you, you gonna rock my world. You promise to rock my world, or even show me your world. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you spend all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of your world. I hate crying. Okay. Anything else? All right. Yeah. May you please teach and show me. Be singing as well. You rock my world. You know you get. I knew I was gonna feel you, Michael Jackson. Okay, because I heard him singing "You Are Not Alone" when I was crying, and it's always like you are not alone. And then, so sometimes when I hear "You Are Not Alone," I hear like "You Are Not Alone." I'm here with you. Okay, but also like you are not alone in thinking whatever you're thinking or feeling however you feeling, or like, so since I was crying at that time, it's like you're not alone, I'm crying too. Like, maybe I divine masculine, when they see you cry, like it makes them cry. Aw. And then I was just getting like this discombobulated energy with the masturbation. He's like, you're crying, it turns me on, and I'm sad too. Like, what the fuck, what kind of feeling is that, but I trust you. I trust you. Or somebody doesn't trust somebody, okay? Or I don't trust the situation. Yeah, somebody don't trust something, okay? Are you single? They don't trust somebody you was dealing with or something like that? Yes, not for long, okay? Oh, all right. So you take it as take it. Any prospects? Nope. I want to be more than friends. Okay, so now you want to say we can't be friends cause I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love, still in love with you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there for Divine Masculine. I try to give you a little bit more because I'm not shuffling on camera like I did for Divine Feminine. See, I was trying to be fair. I be trying to always be fair. Okay, but I hope that message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Anybody want to give me a 20th like before I go? But shout out to the 3 people. Thank y'all for so much for your time today, and I hope that this message bless you and you enjoy it. Please come back and visit me in the future. Subscribe, join this tribe if you haven't already. This kingdom of God we are building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. You'll love it here. You may not love everything I say and do, but you'll love it here. I promise. All right. I'm also on Facebook under the same name. I just did a Judgment Day reading for all air signs. So definitely check that out. If you are an air sign dealing with one as well, a lot of stuff came out there. All right. So I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go. Anything else? Anything you want to come true in this reading? I hope it comes true for you and for you soon, especially you, Divine Feminine. Okay, but Divine Masculine too. For the sake of Divine Feminine, it's all about her. Every other city we go, every other video, no matter where she goes, she see the same hoes, and you know you do too. Okay, you know you want something different. You know. Okay. Anyway. I'm playing, but I'm really serious about her, okay? Especially for me to like not be able to get off here without crying. Like I'm embarrassed, all right? I'm not embarrassed, but I am. Like I'm not like embarrassed to show emotions, but I'm embarrassed, because again, I don't know who watched me, but I know ever since it's been exposed that I do. Thank you. You have an amazing day too. Take care. You're doing amazing. We are grateful for the messages. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for raining down on me with hearts. So I don't know who watches me in this shelter. And, ever since, it's been outed that I do this online, especially this, like my card's been on my table for so long and it's just now a relevant thing since someone caught me on live. But look, why am I using those words? Like I'm not doing anything wrong. Like God told me to do this. Like, and then so because I need your shelter at this moment in time, like you think you get to treat me any type of way? Oh, thank you. Don't be beating yourself up. Don't be shy to be. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. I've never I don't normally feel welcome to cry. So that could be why I'm saying I'm apologizing a lot and stuff, And then I'm supposed to be looked at as the, leader on here, I guess, So I'm supposed to always have it together, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes people hurt me and I can't hold it in as much as I be wanting to. I be trying. It be so hard. But anyway, again, I hope anything you want in this reading to come true. I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. Please come back and visit me in the future. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it to someone as well. Definitely a lot of things came out about your gifts in this reading. So many things. So watch the replay once it's uploaded, or if you can and if you want to as well. It's how we release the pain in your heart is the only way. Yes. And I felt it coming out of my heart. Okay. I felt the pain leaving my heart, clouding up some more, leaving it and clouding up some more. Thank you though. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate those kind words. I appreciate it. But yes, I love you guys. Shout out to the 3 people up in here. I wish you many blessings to you and your family. I hope to see you soon, though. If I don't see you tomorrow, and if I'm able to come tomorrow, I hope I'll see you soon and continue to connect with you in the future. Kiss your kids for me. Bye. Have a great day or night. I love you.